Anyways, PowerWash Sim. Career. We were working on Haus. Yeah, Stoner Rock has a vibe. It's a very low growl voice. Co-op activated. Are you able to join, or do I have to invite you, Tiger?
I can join.
Okay. Man, this driveway is such a slapdash job. Holy shit. I think I want to work on that just so I'm not pissed by it. Oh. I hate to do this to you, chat, but I have a game story about the sweatiest of players. About a man I made so fucking angry, it's kind of hilarious. So, for context for this chat, I'm gonna pause shooting the Super Soaker for a sec. There's a card in Magic the Gathering. It is a common card. It is 5 cents. It is a card called Spore Frog. Spore Frog is a 1 power, 1 toughness creature that only costs 1 green mana, and it has the text, sacrifice this creature, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. For context of the story, for the past 3 games, I've been doing some degenerate combo bullshit, and one sweaty man was very angry at me and took out a deck that is pure aggro focus for the express purpose of quote-unquote stopping me from comboing my bullshit. Meanwhile, my frog is in a deck that combos by reanimating dead creatures. So, across the span of about an hour and 30 minutes, I reanimate this funny little frog 18 times. Every time this man tried to do combat against me, I just summoned the frog and stopped the combat, and this guy was furious. And he said this, and I quote, "I would rather have Black Lotus and Dockside Extortionist unbanned if it means banning Spore Frog." And we just sat there like, bro, it's a 5-cent common. Wow, this is my widest nozzle, holy shit.
Guy really does not like playing against control, huh?
I think he just doesn't like playing against me, because, like, for the 5 hours I was playing against him, any move I made was quote-unquote boring, degenerate bullshit all the way down. Now, granted for one deck, it kind of was, so I don't take complete offense. But, when you're replaying a land 3 times for the express purpose of generating energy, I don't think that's quote-unquote degenerate bullshit. I think you're just mad that you're not the center of attention. Also, you got mad that, his special good boy deck got blown out when we all agreed, hey, let's break out the gun cage. Let's bring out our most awful, degenerate decks for a game. And then he got mad when his was A, a new deck, and B, didn't get to, like, punch up to the fucking big boys table. Don't ever play card game against me. I'm an awful person to play against. Entertaining for sure, but I will make your life hell if I deem you a bad person. Oh wow, that cleaned really quickly. Yeah, it is that guy's fault for not running interaction. There are so many dirt sheet. Oh right, I forgot about this. We cleaned this last.
But I'm glad we agree.
Why is there like a Y here, Tiger? Why is there like a Y here? Did you do this?
No.
Oh, it's just graffiti. Fucking whatever.
I mean, the people have been talking about it the whole time. It's in the language of the angels.
What?
Huh?
Whatever. But yeah, that's my card game talk of the weekend. I got to be awful and made someone very upset, and I get why Torpid likes doing that. Cause man, Nerd Rage is like It's like this, like, popcorn in a way. It is so pleasant to eat and so delightful to enjoy, but then you realize, oh, I want more. And then the devil horns start showing up.
Also, it's bad for you in the long run.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Really clogs your, Oh.
But for this guy, I'll make an exception.
Look, when I worked at the theater, there was times where I had to subsist entirely on popcorn.
Ooh.
Because I couldn't afford food.
Oh, don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I looked into the creepy symbol you found on the side of the house. Weird. Did you fucking read my thoughts? Turns out they're just builder's diagrams telling the plumber where to put the gap for the overfill pipe.
Oh.
Okay. Mystery solved. Don't gotta worry about it. Cult shit, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's an anniversary, Arena. How's it going? I didn't realize it was an anniversary myself. I'm just like, another day, another dollar.
Happy anniversary. Time to clean things.
Another day, another dollar. Keeping tiger brows clean is so much trouble. That didn't rhyme at all. I don't know where I was going with that. I can understand why they would think it's, like, runes, because, like, you don't work in the industry. You don't know what sign language plumbers use to recognize shit.
Boss gets $1, I get a dime. That's why I take a shit on the company time.
Unironically, yes. God, speaking of fucking money, I got an estimate on my tires that I have to get replaced. And, thankfully, it's only $700 compared to, like, the $900 that my dealership wanted to do for using their tires. But, my dealership made the measurement wrong. I didn't have 3/32 of an inch of tire treads left on my tires. I had 1/32. Which means, I had no grip strength.
Man, sometimes I'm sad that I don't have a car and I can't go anywhere in this fucking suburban hellscape that I live in. But then I realize, oh right, having a car is basically being extorted all day, every day.
My car hasn't been too bad because I don't push it to the limit and I don't drive all the time. So, like, services aren't bad, but, I did learn that my tires are from 2016 and I never once replaced them. Which is, kind of insane that I've gotten away with it for this long.
Is it just me, or is this doorway a little small?
Oh, I'm aware-ish. I didn't realize that until now was the thing.
No, Wayne, come here.
What's up?
Is it just me, or is this doorway a little small?
No, we're just tall. This is my everyday life, Tiger. I have to duck in doorways.
Wow, this is awesome!
I see. Short stack.
Meh.
Like, unironically, my height has been frustrating. Back when I used to live alone, I've dinged my head on fucking overhead, like, cabinet doors so many fucking times. Good lord. That would explain the fucking idiotic things I say on stream. Wink.
Ah, the drain damage.
Yes, the drain damage.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard. Tires should be replaced every 5 years. Yeah, give me a second to get the recording of what they... Oh, shit, fuck. Of what my dealer put on the report for the tires? I just have to find the page. Okay. Tires are cracking, unsafe to drive, and have a dot year of 2016. Replace now, dear God.
If your mechanic says dear God, then you're probably actually in trouble.
Yeah, because I looked at the tires when the guys at like Pet Boys were looking at it, and they're just like, man, these treads are kind of low. And then I looked at them like, oh yeah, I can see the cracking now that my dealership was telling me about. I should fucking replace these. Thankfully, Pet Boys is offering like a solid $250 less than what my dealership wants, so, you know, that's nice. They also say I should get my brake fluid replaced, which I'm probably going to do like a month from now when I get some more paycheck money. Never buy tires from a dealership. That's what I was thinking. Like, I keep bringing up the card game shop because it's basically where my peer group is. Somebody that's actually a genuinely good person and has my best interests in mind told me where to go to like get some good tire deals. And hey, it worked out well. I doubt Manny is actually watching the fucking stream, but that's a cool dude. Very helpful.
I mean, it would probably be intensely embarrassing for you if they did.
It would, because, he says it himself, he's like, who did he say from Cheers? He's like the guy from Cheers that everybody's glad to see. And he's just like the most dad core ever, so if he's watching my Twitch stream, something has gone horribly wrong, and I should just go live in the woods somewhere. Actually, I could kind of see that happening if in the weird coincidence his kids see my stream, which would be another problem in itself.
I would say I'm not allowed around minors, but that would imply that I've done something. So I don't allow minors near me.
You are adult content is what I would say. Weighing your stream as dad corporate dad has a beer. That could be good or bad depending on a viewpoint. Thought we were gonna leave this house for last.
I'm pretty sure this is last.
Wow, okay, fuck.
I've been busy.
I noticed. See, that's the thing, Selnar. I don't consider my streams family safe, but like, I've had like 3 or 4 people say they watch my streams or LPs with their kids, which is
I mean, whether or not it's safe for their kids is dependent on them, I suppose.
It's just a frighteningly common amount of times, in my opinion. Oh, this isn't gonna work the way I want. How do I attach the extendo rod? There we go, found it.
Hold 1.
There we go. 'Cause we need to get to that, like, lip there, and the ladder's not a good angle at it.
The extendo rod is very helpful.
I'm noticing because it's covering the entirety of the chimney. Wow. This thing rules!
Lets you do stuff at a distance.
No, I don't say that when Torpo shows up. Torpo just says that, and I have to deal with it. Pardon me? Like, I appreciate Torpid. He brings life to the stream and humor that I don't typically think of. But man...
What am I missing?
All the cum talk in Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I missed that was... Guess what other... Oh! Hey, Tiger Press! Thanks for the sub. are you able to sub and also wash?
I'm very talented.
I noticed. I'm gonna try something really dumb here, Tiger. Well, first off, I gotta move this away. Ah, I see you get what I'm putting down.
We had the same idea.
Preserve it. I like how there's a ladder shadow on their top. No! Also, we have wood trims to clean?
Oh yeah, these things.
I know, I'm just, like, surprised that we haven't cleaned them yet.
They're annoying.
I noticed. I'm not seeing any uncleanliness. That's why I'm baffled that we have 9 that we missed. Oh, I see here.
Just gotta go around the...
Keep mashing tab, apparently.
Gotta get the underside.
Oh, that's probably what I'm missing. I wish there was, like, a lower I could get. Like, flat on my stomach.
You're already prone on the...
Yeah, but I want to be flat on the ground, upside down, that way you can see even anglier.
Even anglier.
Yes. How are we still missing a trim? There's a mini that shows us. Yes! I know what I'm missing because of the stuff on the side. But which one?
If you go into escape and you click on wooden trims, then it will highlight it. It will glow.
Really?
So you can run around the house. You can look for the one that's glowing.
Ah, damn it. Gotta run, I gotta be Tiger, I gotta be Tiger! Where is it? Why is it not glowing?
Is it on the roof?
I'm wondering, but I don't see it on the roof. Trim could it be? Like, I clicked the thing, it should be highlighted.
Yeah, same here.
It cuts the trim. I don't get why they say that in Squidbillies. It's just the one line in the intro that sticks out to me is just them saying it cuts the trim.
I found it.
Where was it?
It's around the garage door.
I want to see it. Don't finish it yet. I want to see. What the fuck? I don't see it.
I'm pointing right at it.
That is a really soft glow, dude.
It stands out more on bits that aren't, you know, white.
White. All right.
Anyhow, let's try to. No, I was gonna see if I could get it to ding.
Ah.
Oh well.
My bad. All right. Time to
Now
view our job. I'm the one in blue.
I'm orange.
I like how it just shows us at the end paused and confused. Okay, we have shoe house, skate park, or the golf cart. Ooh, I like the skate park. The skate park feels like content. Oh, it's don't touch the trim. I keep thinking it was it cuts the trim. Oh, this is vile, dude. Who shit on the walls?
I think it's hard to skate in this place. Do we really have to get rid of the graffiti? I think the graffiti gives this place character.
Unfortunately, we do, because this stuff doesn't discriminate. Look, what we'll do is
I'll start over here.
What we'll do is we'll hire some artists to put the graffiti back on. How's that sound? I do agree, though, that the graffiti looked super dope.
Oh, look at this graffiti over here.
Where are you at, Tiger? Where's Tiger Vision? There you are. What are we looking at?
He's hanging on.
That's pretty good. Just a graffiti motivational image. Hang in there. You're doing a sick 360. God, I feel like everybody in here is some kind of old, but like, y'all remember fucking 1080 snowboarding? Where, like, I don't know if it was just me and my friends, but it was just everybody was trying to do a 1080, which feels fucking impossible to do under normal circumstances.
Highwaying, I feel like if we want to get this done in a timely manner, we are going to have to unlock the mighty power of soap.
Do I not have soap?
So, you have to go into the shop. I believe it's under...
Cleaning liquids?
Yeah. Well... So the issue with soap is that you have to spend money in order to clean things.
What do we want? Plastic cleaner?
We want multi-purpose cleaner.
All
and
right.
we need the specific nozzle to be able to use it as well.
Oh, that's
It counts as an extension.
Where is that? Which extension are we looking for?
It is the soap nozzle.
The Urban X2?
Can you even buy the Urban X2 yet?
Yes, I can. Oh, I own it. Oh yeah, I do own the Urban X2, which means we do need the Urban X2 soap nozzle, which we do own. So, oh god! I just flashbanged myself. Nozzle,
Really?
Urban X2, cleaning it liquid.
I do not have access to it. That is strange.
Weird, because if you notice, I do have it. Oh wow, this shit whips, dude.
It sure fucking does.
What the fuck? I love soap.
Maybe I have to leave and come back.
Or maybe it looks at your supply?
I have endgame supplies. If I was coming in with my supplies, then this would not be an issue.
How very strange, because I did buy 6 cylinders of the crap. 1080 was
I didn't even have access to the nozzle, so that was strange.
Weird. Yeah, 1080 was snowboarding. I said that, right? Need metal clear. Oh, I thought this was multi-surface. This is bullshit.
Oh yeah, multi-part. So
why is this?
If you point your you probably need to reload the soap. If you point your cursor at something, up in the top left, it'll tell you what kind of surface it is.
Oh, I see.
Soap only works on the type of surface it's supposed for.
Why is this still not blasting through this shit? Do I have to like?
Question.
Oh, I have to literally reload my sauce. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I just had to choose it again from the menu.
Anyhow, I think I'm not allowed to use soap. So, that is a special power that only you have. Congratulations.
Stinky tiger brows.
You joke, but I ran out of fucking body wash, and my grandma hasn't gotten around to taking me out to buy some more, so I've been having to use bar soap in the shower, and it sucks.
I used to use bar soap, but then I realized, oh man, body wash lasts so much longer.
It does, and it also doesn't fall out of the fucking holder every single fucking time I put it fucking in.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, I had to channel Vivsy-Bob for a bit.
Delicious. See, the problem with this tiger is now I'm going to be horribly, like, cost inefficient with cleaning.
So, that's the thing, is that it's only really useful if you have really big surfaces that you need to clean.
Because it has, like, a wide hose.
It's a wide hose, and it's not terribly efficient. And as you get better power washers, it also kind of
gets
falls
outclassed.
off. Yeah. So generally it's better to save up for the bigger power washers, but if you have enough money for the next one, then it's okay. It's okay to use some soap while you're waiting for the license.
Power washers, heavy duty. Oh, I need to finish this job ASAP. And then even then, I don't think I'll have enough money for this. 4 years of highwaying, also me being able to see my partner doing... Unfortunately, I did not mod in the slingshot bikini suits for this game, so none of that. Ah yes, PowerWash Sim, but fucking power washers have been replaced by babes in gold bikinis. My grandmother would buy bar soap, melt it, throw in a couple of steel cutouts, and make new bars of soap. What? That seems a bit like... That seems like some nonsense, honestly.
My grandma used to make soap.
Soapcraft seems genuinely cool. Like, applying chemistry to something useful is pretty rad, IMA show.
The thing is that nobody would buy them, so she kind of stopped.
Well then she chooses to make her own and live off the grid.
I mean, that's kind of what she does. She has a huge, like, stockpile of soap that nobody bought, so she's just been using her own bar soap for forever.
Saves up on money.
Mm-hmm.
God, the thing about... For some reason, the thing that bar soap reminds me of as, like, a formative memory was a very specific episode of Totally Spies, where, the yellow one, which, you know, it was kind of racist.
I believe that's Alex.
It was kind of racist that they made the yellow spy Asian, but, you know, we'll unpack that some other time. She had to do a science project of making soap float. And, I don't know why, but that episode just really stuck in my head for some reason.
Is she supposed to be Asian? I always thought she was just ambiguously brown.
I might be looking into it, but I always felt it was, like, Asian.
I mean, she could be Mexican.
That too, yeah.
Also, yeah, with how weird that show was, you kind of forgot that they're supposed to be high schoolers, huh?
Oh, you mean they're not supposed to be fetish icons? Shocker.
Look, I'm just saying there's a reason I am the way I am.
Ah, I see. That was very formative for you.
Actually, more formative was Monsters vs. Aliens, but...
I don't remember that show. I also gotta buy more soap.
There was a giant woman. That's all you really need to know. It's not that
good. Man, Tiger, we should have had you watch Shin Ultraman.
Well, if it's a giant man, I'm not interested.
No. There is a scene where at the moment we saw it, everybody in call screamed, "Oh yeah, that's my fetish." Because basically a lady gets kidnapped and subjected to an experiment where she becomes 30 feet tall, and then vogues for some reason, and they zoom in on the legs pretty heavily detailed, and we're just like, man, you need to stop.
The author's not even trying to disguise fetish.
Mm-hmm.
Did at least one person say, did Tiger Brows make this movie?
No.
Aw.
But we did think we should have brought Tiger for this one.
I'm glad you thought of me.
I would say that Shin Ultraman was the... Actually, I don't know if I could, like, classify the Shins, because I like all of them. Like, people say Shin Kamen Rider was kind of weak, but I thought it was super fucking dope. Shin Godzilla was great, even though Godzilla looked really fucking doofy early on. Shin Ultraman was fucking hype. I hate the fact that I find myself into a peer group of friends, and then all of them are like, "Hey, check out my hobby that you used to think sucks shit, but now you're in, motherfucker." Because I didn't used to be a Godzilla fan, or a Tokusatsu fan, or like a variety of things.
You realize that that's exactly what you're doing to me with Gundam, right?
Oh, absolutely, 200%. You will understand the beautiful sexual nature of a robot. Why am I, like, stuck here? Is there supposed to be, like, an invisible wall here? Is that why I can't move?
Yeah, you cannot leave the job site.
Piss. But there's
Look,
dirt here.
We are power washing cryptids. We are summoned for one specific purpose and that purpose only.
I can't wait for the next Mega 10 game to have the Power Washer as a demon you can summon.
Does powerful water damage.
Ah, the Bufu character. Makes sense. God, speaking of, like... You could tell someone on the dev team for Shin Megami Tensei 5 was really horny. Because the mermaid? The mermaid is just a lady with the fish parts below the knee. So, like, you get all the human bits with very little fish, and then they just very barely cover anything with scales. And you're just like, man, y'all were fucking fiending when doing this one, weren't you? Oh, that was the design from 4A. Oh, okay. I do like the graffiti, though. Like, the graffiti looks super cool. Soccer ball.
There's an achievement for getting this out of the pool, by the way.
Well then, if you say that, then I have to fucking figure this shit out.
Good luck.
Oh, the 0% is not as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, this is gonna be too distracting. I should fucking focus. Soap nozzle, save me from my own damn impatience. God, this isn't soap or spring. It's fucking dip, dude. Like, it's instantly deleting paint. Soap doesn't do that. Oh, hey, Chachi's here. Yeah. Chachi put up a very good line of what that Shin Ultraman scene was like. Nice legs, Daisy Dukes makes a man go whoop whoop.
Nyata Mori? That is an unfamiliar term to me.
Ooh, I cleaned a wall. What wonder? How's this wall not done? What the fuck?
Probably at the top.
Oh, no, there we go. I just had to get the trim. I need to get the stool real quick because I'm gonna be. Oh well, I could just fucking do the obvious and ignore this. I am the soap man. My soap is. You know what? That joke doesn't exactly work with this, does it?
Sure doesn't. Where's my... I need the stool.
Please do not eat soap. Yeah, look, Callie, I just make jokes and don't think about them, okay?
Hi, Callie.
And, like, a good 58% of the time they work. I'm deleting Joy from this skate park. I feel like if I were the skate park owner after this, I would definitely go up to be like, alright, hooligans off the street, here's 200 bucks, go fucking wild, dude.
Oh. I have something that I need to infect you with. Have you seen The Legend of Speezus?
No, and I'm worried about how you phrase that. The term infect is very dubious.
It's Jesus when I'm with the board.
Make some...
Probably don't watch this on stream.
Wasn't planning to. Make some graffiti
But
here.
the fact that we're in a fucking skate park reminded me of Steezus.
Why am I like... Oh, I'm literally lifting up my mouse. Fuck. I also, like, in terms of graffiti, I do like that. I did like, the Boondocks episode with how, they handled graffiti. In the show The Boondocks, at one point, Riley gets into, like, a graffiti phase, and then his grandpa tries to channel it into, like, art. But it turns out the artist that teaches Riley is, very liberal with what art is, and is like, you know what, graffiti's fucking cool, let's do that, kid. And then the episode is basically Riley trying to convince his grandpa that graffiti is actually art and has a place in the world. So what he does is that he convinces his art teacher to, paint his grandpa, to graffiti his grandpa's, like, wedding photo on the side of his house. And the grandpa was, like, legitimately moved and take the picture and is just like, this is very beautiful, kid. Thank you. Alright, moment's over, wash it off. And then Riley's like, why? What the fuck? And Grandpa's like, I told you to do art, not on the side of my fucking house. Good lord.
Oh my god, I'm watching chewing gum off of this fucking rail.
Ugh. Also, I gotta open my window, fuck. And yeah, if you haven't watched it, you should watch The Boondocks. That show fucking whips.
I think I kind of missed, like, the cultural moment, unfortunately.
I think some stuff of it's pretty evergreen, honestly. Soap. Well, this is the last of the soap.
Well, don't use it on a wall that's basically already clean.
Sorry.
Yeah, you use it on the stuff that really needs, like, the washing. It's a massive waste if you use it on a surface that's basically already clean.
Oh yeah, I'm noticing the fucking price margin cut-ins. Ugh. Why don't we just, like...
You know what? I should have known better than to introduce you to the world of soap, considering your history with, like, the tickets.
Dude, I will use every shortcut necessary. Like, if you would have introduced it, if this would have hit me, like, let's say 1 or 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been as liberal. But, like, something about the Neo 2 playthrough made me realize, man, I should use all my fucking consumables. Fucking hell. This makes life so much easier. And now I'm using Mega Elixirs and Final Fantasies, and it's just such a liberating experience, Tiger. Just to be like, oh, I can use an elixir and not have to fucking worry about this? Oh my god.
Alright, I need to summon the ladder.
I've been doing some Death Road to Canada lately. I managed to get Anime Fan to Canada unmutated. Wow, you are a far more patient man than me, Jegan. I had no patience for Anime Fan, even though I made myself it. However, I was a different kind of sicko. I did Berserker solo.
That's basically just a no-hit run.
Yeah, and I did it. I got Torpid to Canada. And I like the ending for Berserker being successful, in that they get to Canada and then they just fucking explode. They were never destined to live for more than but a brief moment. Oh, a moose bit them and then they exploded?
Oh yeah, don't fuck with mooses.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
terrifying. Meese.
God. I just had a weird line of thought in that, man, I feel like in Gundam, in G Gundam, Neo Canada's Gundam should have been a moose, but instead it was a lumberjack and not a Mountie like in Death Road to Canada. It's like 3 different kind of levels of failure, honestly. Well, we are out of soap.
Now you have to do things properly. What a shame.
I mean, it's basically what I would have done. 15 nozzles
Hey,
saved me.
that's like all of the walls done.
All of the nozzles.
Too many nozzles.
Yes, the Azer beam was so good. Azer beam.
Taste my Azer beam, hoser.
Azer beam. God, I just remembering the ending of Death Road to Canada is especially funny because, like, if you beat it and you bump into the mountains, they just keep going, "Oh, sorry."
I think I'm standing inside the sun.
What? No, you're standing in the air. No, you're Patrick. God. I bring up SpongeBob and I'm reminded that Magic the Gathering made 5 specific cards in the SpongeBob variants, and I'm just like, man, can you not have your own identity for like a second?
No, we must be marketable.
That's what it is. Like, they have Fortnite cards, and I'm just like, this hobby sucks. Man, I'm gonna backsit PowerWash. I mean, that's what Tiger's here for.
Indeed.
I know it sold its identity years ago, and I'm ashamed to say that one of my favorite Magic decks is related to 40k, and I wish I could just wash that stink off my soul. But the only time X spells are fun in Magic is if they're 40k related, and I hate it. So what collab is going to be the worst for you? Unironically, Final Fantasy, because it is a brand I like and they are upcharging the shit out of it, with booster boxes going to be $300 for vanilla and $500 for collector boosters. Decks are going to be $150, and I fucking hate this industry so much. I just want a card of Laguna Loire. My favorite Final Fantasy character who just popped a boner in front of his girlfriend. But they're probably...
And Cloud of Darkness. He also popped a boner in front of Cloud of Darkness. Don't forget that.
What?
Final Fantasy Duodecim.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep, in Dissidia Duodecim, he sees Cloud of Darkness and he pops a boner and he's like, oh, I got a leg cramp.
God, Laguna's such a gooner and it's so funny.
Don't use that word, please.
I mean, I'm probably doing him a disrespect by that, yeah. It's just kind of incredible how much he pops a boner to the comedic effect of his team. Like, that's how you know his team, that he's, like, he's, like, good friends with his team. He fucking blows it live in front of an audience by popping a boner in front of a loud singer. And what did Kyros and Ward do? Laugh their fucking asses off.
I sent you the scene. You can probably stream this.
I'll stream it later when we're not, you know... Well, we got
Talking about boners?
Well, we got a lot to lock in. Maybe I could fucking do it.
It's only like the first minute.
I'm also wondering, do I have... No, I don't have YouTube as a capture. What's browser? Oh, I do have it. I would have to click over here. Ah, nope, stop. You stop. If I use this... and shrink it down a little bit.
Well now, is this my first time through here?
This is not the
My
voice I would
second.
expect for Laguna.
The only thing we can tell you is that it is your last.
Who's there?
What is Cloud
A
of Darkness
warrior of
from?
Cosmos, are we?
Final Fantasy
Come with
3.
foolish thoughts
Ah.
of slaying us.
Okay, I can see why he pops a boner
Hey,
for this.
No need to get upset. No offense meant.
Like really, they
I'll
just
be on my way.
put the titty there, huh?
So soon.
Yeah, she's just
We've
letting it
not
all
had
hang
rest in
out.
some
No,
time.
like you can
At
see
least
like
allow us
areola,
to
and,
bid you
well,
a proper farewell.
not areola, but like stuff covering it. That didn't really look like the popping the boner scene, but I get what you mean.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's after the fight then.
Ah, hang on then. I closed the tab. Fuck.
Foul this realm. Their masters do no more than pull.
I thought it was before. My bad.
The way things are. What with these,
But he does
What are
fight
they?
with a gun, which is very
Monsters?
funny in
Mannequin.
Duodecim.
We would pity her.
Because Duodecim is basically
Cosmos
like
must rest-
a fighting game.
admiring your,
Oh, I see now. Good Lord,
What's
Laguna.
wrong? Frozen by fear's ice.
Of course not. No, not at all. Just,
I mean,
was just
entirely
admiring
understandable, my guy.
Is all. Not
I love that the little. I like the implication that like the jolt goes all across his leg, which just tells me that Laguna's hung like a horse.
My god.
Unbelievable. Cosmos must be with brave defenders of your like.
Hey, don't look at me. I couldn't believe it either.
Okay, this voice works
Somebody
pretty
had to
good.
Tell her how to pick 'em better, you know?
So
That's a pretty good scene, yeah. Also, I should put away the dashboard. Hi, everybody. Man. You can see why I like Laguna. He speaks to me.
He's such a hoser.
Like, I always have like this thought in my mind of like Castlevania, but what if the main character was John McClane from Die Hard? And that's kind of what Laguna fits. Is just some dude you picked off the street with a fucking MP5, saving the day from extraterrestrial horrors. And yeah, Laguna fighting with a gun is peak. I love that his limit break is just get a fucking like bungee cord out, hang from the ceiling, and just go ham.
I figured that would make you happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am so praying that they make a Laguna magic card and that it's good. Because if they make Zell, the fucking sea student of Final Fantasy VIII into a card, Laguna's gotta be the shit, right? Like, he's gotta whip ass and take names.
Unfortunately, he is old, so he is not as marketable.
Like the character or the game?
The character.
No, they can do young Laguna. Like for most of the game, they use young Laguna. Oh, I know they would never do this, but I think a great rendition of Laguna would be Laguna Loire, TV star, and it's him in the shitty knight outfit when he has to fight the dragon.
Man, I am so over having to use the Urban X. It is not nearly as powerful as what I'm used to.
This is mid and I hate it, says Tiger.
I'm tired of holding back my power level.
Damn you, Kakarot!
That was my shadow voice for some reason. My
I
Vegeta
see.
voice is more like, I'm tired of holding back, Kakarot! It hurts way more to do.
Oh god. I just realized they're gonna do a fucking DBZ set, aren't they?
Oh, probably.
No, I don't want to think about that. I want to clean these like weird stains off a bench. What is this and why is this so difficult to clean? Why is this white stain on a bench difficult to...
It's lichen.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for disarming the thought immediately. It still won't go away with the yellow nozzle either. Wow.
I think it's under... Where is it under options? Yeah, if you go into options and you go to crosshair dirt details, it will tell you what kind of dirt it is.
Crosshair details? Oh, I see. Grime.
Grime.
It's freaking out, because it's saying grime and then something splats.
Well, there can be multiple types of stuff.
I think I might have to, like, disable this, because it keeps flickering and it's kind of, like, distracting.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, this isn't a problem, this isn't, like, a fault or anything, it's just like, oh, I don't think this is working well on my shit.
It doesn't agree with your brain.
Brain or PC, because I feel like it's a glitch more than anything.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Ooh, ow. Ooh, my wrist. Oh no.
You really do not have to death grip the mouse for this game.
I can't help it. I feel like I need like a titty mouse pad or something to help me deal with my wrist issues. Oh, right,
well,
right click.
If you go to, what's the website?
I'm pretty sure I could find all sorts of titty mouse pads wherever I go, and I could get one of my favorite.
If you go to tantrammerch.com/protonjohn, you can buy the Rosa John mouse pad.
And then watch this.
It's only $35.
And 50 pounds.
Don't worry about it.
See, I was gonna make the joke, I could just go onto any CD website and then get fucking a titty mouse pad of my favorite character, Gregor. I wouldn't actually do that, but I had to lead up to that joke. Though I'm thinking for that one, the joke would fit better if it was Merceau, honestly. Speaking of Limbus Company, Torpid
or Barrett.
Or Barrett. Torpid linked me a very funny interaction that I didn't notice in in parts of Limbus Company of the two characters trying to competing to be better at the bit than the other, and it's Merceau and Ryoshu. Because I forgot that there was a line where Ryoshu says SYNC, and then Ryoshu says SYNC, and then Merceau immediately responds, no, SILO would work better.
So SYNC's slice your neck clean. What did Merceau say?
Slice its legs off. I had to have Torpid translate it for me.
Ah.
And there's another scene where Ryoshu's holding up the knife for like the chef side chapter, and Merceau's just very cooperatively holding the body in place. Another one that I remembered this one is the end of Kanto 5, where Ryoshu has like the circus seagull, and Merceau's helping out with it.
Merceau and Ryoshu seems like an unlikely friendship, but I'm here for it.
It's very funny because it's very much just like, hey Merceau, you want to do some dumb shit? And Merceau's just like, okay.
I mean, he just kind of goes along with whatever.
Like, it's very telling of kind of like a underlying bad behavior. I don't know what better word to use, but like with Ryoshu, it's just kind of funny because she never like exploits it maliciously. It's just like, hey Merceau, help me train a fucking seagull for the Olympics. All right.
As you ask.
What was the other one? I think I still have the tab up. Oh yeah, chapter 2, where Ryoshu has a fucking ukulele, and right next to her is Merceau with panpipes.
Yup.
There's one where it's a scene I don't know, where it's Dante in a doorway, and for some odd reason, Ryoshu and Merceau are just peering around the corner.
Look, anything that implies that Merceau has a sense of humor is peak.
Oh yeah.
Because he's so serious most of the time.
God, speaking of Merceau, viewer of the stream, and good friend Nave the Fish is currently in military training, and they told him to do like a 5-minute presentation on any topic that he would like, and we were all trying to get him to do whatever like we wanted to, and myself included. And he said, no. I'm gonna spend 5 minutes talking about how Merceau fucking sucks in The Stranger. And I just sat there like, you know what? You do you, champ. Knowing that, like, at the moment you start talking about anything literary related, everyone in the military is gonna fall the fuck to sleep.
I mean, that means you don't have to try. It's great.
The problem is, I think Nave would actually try because he really doesn't like Merceau in The Stranger. Like, I heard him talk for 15 minutes about how much Merceau fucking sucks. He also called Faust a gooner when he read, oh god, what book is Faust from? It's not Faust, it's,
I'm going to reiterate, I don't like that word.
Oh, I know, I just had to use the exact wording he used to describe Faust.
Alright, fair enough.
Mephistopheles, thank you. I was sitting there trying to remember, like, what was that fucking demon's name? Streamer like the fucking Camus? Yes, ish. The Limbus Company streams caused Nave to want to read the books, which, bravo on him, he did more homework than me. But also, with Act 8 coming up, I kinda really want to get, Dream of the Red Chamber.
Do you? Do you really?
I have to know what the fuck is wrong with Honglu.
A lot of things.
Though I think, our corporation, Honglu, is kind of showing us exactly what's wrong. And I feel sad for the boy.
I mean, it's kind of a glimpse past his facade. So.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. The source material Merceau is an anti-good Samaritan. Yeah. Like, I get why. It's just funny to hear... It's funny to hear someone that's, like, at least 15 years younger than me do more homework than me on a stream and then get upset about it. Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to get under this bench to do these stains, Tiger.
Try harder.
I'm trying really hard. You have no idea.
Hard enough.
You don't have no idea how hard I'm trying.
Well, don't ask me to do it. I'm not gonna fit down there.
Well, I was hoping you had like some kind of like mindset, some kind of psychology to help me out here.
All right, imagine yourself as being really small.
Impossible, but go on.
Well, that was kind of the whole thing.
I think I know what the problem is here. I think the extension is actively fucking me over.
Yes, the extension will fuck you over if you're operating close quarters.
Look, I hired Tiger to operate on the macro scale. I do the micro scale stuff.
I don't even have to make a joke there. You made it for me.
Oh, of course.
Good job.
That's what we call synergy. Why are these fucking bench? Oh, it's the whole bench. I thought the panels were also part of it, or separate parts.
Nope.
Damn you, ladder.
Oh, is the ladder in your way?
I got around it. It just frustrated me.
Right. I have teleported the ladder.
What am I fucking missing on the bench? Oh, I see. Man, what are these things that are fucking invisible on here? Hello? There is no stain on this bench, and they're just like, ah, there's still something here, motherfucker. Gotta scrub harder, dick. I'm sorry,
All
Wang.
must be cleansed.
This is when I would break out the flamethrower.
Purge the filth in the name of the Imperium. Wait, no, we're not doing that DLC yet.
I know another buddy of the stream, Ayla, was talking about 40k a while ago and mentioned like having a setup where he has like 4 servo skulls for each of his team members, and I just have to like be sure to name one after me. Alright, what other incidental things can I clean here? That way I don't have to worry about the fucking floor.
The railings are pretty fiddly. I've left them for you.
Thank you!
Okay, Beetle.
Bye! Wait, railings as in the outer railings or the grind rails?
I think both.
Okay. Because I know some of the window railings were clean. I was a little confused. Man, I kind of wish the second Toon Link Zelda game wasn't on the DS. Because I've heard Linebeck all of 3 times, and I kind of wish I could voice act as him. I just haven't played it enough to get it like in my head.
Phantom Hourglass?
Phantom Hourglass, that's it, thank you.
Yeah, I played that game as a kid, and I went to go replay it, and then I realized, oh, right, the main dungeon that you have to go through like 8 times.
Yeah, that's like the chief complaint I hear about it. But really, it's just for me getting more voices under my repertoire. Guess that window's done.
Wait, what?
Was
there we
Linebeck
go.
in the train one? I don't remember.
I don't think he was. I don't know. I didn't play the train one.
Wasn't his laugh like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
No, Linebeck was a dweeb.
I might be thinking of Blackbeard from One Piece, actually. Because I remember Blackbeard had this laugh of like,
Yeah.
God, the One Piece card game is fucking going crazy at our game store. It's kind of wild. Like, one of our drafters in Magic started drafting One Piece because he was like, well, Magic fucking sucks right now, and this is a fun game. I literally know nothing about One Piece, but the game's fun. I kinda hate God Enel. And I just have to be like, yeah, Enel sucks.
Yeah.
And the worst part is I saw the Enel card and was like, I kinda like this gameplay, actually.
Oh no, you suck.
I mean, a lot of people get very angry at me in Commander because I do some mean shit.
I'm not cut out for card games.
It,
Bad
hel
at them.
it helps if you treat them like a social experience and not try to be like a win all the time, like, victory monger.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm just like that.
Ah, fair. If you understand the problem,
It's why I don't play fighting games anymore, because I get mad at myself whenever I lose anything. Even stuff that I'm not good at, so...
I tell you, I can definitely tell you, like, dealing with Magic and Commander helped a lot when I learned that Commander's a negative-sum game, and at best your victory rate should be at about 25%. When I realized that, I was like...
Don't you have, like, 4 players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when I realized that, I was like, oh, I don't have to care anymore. I just have to be an opportunistic fucker. This nozzle's way too small. I gotta use something else. Good lord. God, going back to the fucking game I played yesterday that was just tormenting one guy. Another person on that pod was, like, good friends with me, and we just kept laughing whenever I replayed the Fog Frog. Because we just got to see that guy just, like, watch the vein bulge from his head, and it was hilarious. Because he was getting mad at 5 cents. I have a above 1% win rate on Fortnite. Yeah. Good job, champ. He wants his nickel back. I will slap the shit out of you, however.
Look at this photograph.
I actually don't know anything about Nickelback songs.
Look at this graph. I used to really like Nickelback. That's the end of the story.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a story there, but no. I think it's kind of the same thing for me with Audioslave. It was a band that I liked back when I was a teen, and then when I grew up, I was like, eh, this song's not that great, honestly. Now, excuse me.
Yeah, this is kind of mid, actually.
Now, excuse me while I listen to some dude sing about a fucking, like, crab cake recipe and make it sound dope. For context, that is Clutch's Rock Bottom Beater, a really good song, honestly. I just can't get enough. Hot bottom feeder. 400 million years old. Transcendent creature. I just can't get enough. Hot bottom feeder. The song, that's the whole song, and for some reason it fucking whips. Audioslave, what was their big hit? Show Me How to Live, I think it was? What I'm getting from this is Wang needs to do a karaoke stream. It will just be Clutch and it will be fucking magical. I could also probably do some Yes. Maybe some Slash with Miley Cyrus. I don't know if I can hit...
The only music that I listen to is the fucking nerd music, so I would not be able to sing anything.
I still fondly remember when Straw Hat No was doing their Skies of Arcadia LP. I forget what she goes by now these days, but Thorn used to, like, make a bunch of fucking music references, and I would just not get them, and I could hear her sigh angrily. Yeah, Like a Stone. Like a Stone is a song I can't fucking go back to. Oh, I know a song that I would absolutely do for karaoke. Ride My Bicycle by Queen. I kind of like... Oh, I can also do Killer Queen. Hell yeah. Oh, that song whips. I just don't know if I can hit the fucking tones of,
Oh, yeah, you're definitely not hitting the same notes as Freddie fucking Mercury.
Look, I'll just be the baritone rendition of, Killer Queen. She's a killer queen. I also gotta get the fucking lyrics, because I don't remember a lot of them. I just remember Dynamite with a laser beam from, like, some of them. Thanks for the affiliate anniversary celebration media CL. How's it going, buddy? If you're gonna do My Bicycle, you have to do big... Yeah, I do have to do big balls. That's a good point. Shit. I've got big balls. I've got the big balls, and he's got big balls, and she's got big balls, but we've got the biggest balls of them all. And they just hard cut away because I just remember that from the A&V Hell song. I think they use footage from Pompoko for A&V Hell. Hey, Voltic Surge, thanks for the celebration lines, jubilations. can't wait to get my stream DCMA'd for my own fucking voice.
Your singing was too accurate.
Die. I wouldn't call it accurate, but yeah. I know a lot of VTuber karaoke streams always go unlisted because they fucking know. Do they have karaoke renditions of Clutch songs?
Who pings me? Who dares?
It's your girlfriend.
It's not. Somebody talking to me about cassette beats.
Well, if we're gonna do this at the workshop, I have to contribute with some art as well. Let's just see if I can do this right. Oh, that's not gonna work, but it might as well just do it.
Wow.
I am not an artist, Tiger.
You're gonna get us banned.
It's artistic, Tiger. They can't get us on that. Besides, if we just fill up the thing over there, we could also be in a hot tub, and then Twitch won't ban us. Oh man, thank God I'm a fucking small streamer and can say what the fuck ever, and then they just won't clown on me. I love all you wonderful people watching, by the way. Just putting up with my bullshit. You rolled back artistic nudity, you can't show dung. Well, that doesn't get the fucking views, Ishkabibble. No one cares about penis. Like, think about it for a second. Did you like the penis music? Think about it.
Oh, you're doing over here? Okay.
Well, I was gonna like double up on you so we could do this faster, but if you want to just, you know, tackle it for 2 separate areas, fine. You must now show the Ultra Dong. I'm going to Ultra Dong you!
Thanks, Gabriel.
God, something was linked in Anime Club today where I was just like, oh, are we just doing Ultra Kill memes now? And I don't know if it was the Lancer shit you were linking. I just remember, like, getting weird deja vu of Gabriel from a thing we saw earlier today.
I don't think the Pegasus meme would invoke Gabriel Ultrakill.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I'm just trying to remember what it was. Machine object, I'm going to post cringe at you! God, on an aside, I don't know why this is, like, coming up to me, but I was hanging out with a buddy over the weekend, and I was just sitting here like, man, I should, like, find an artist to finally get some concept art done for characters I have for a story idea I had.
You didn't think of me?
You were definitely on there. It was just a general idea of, like, I need to talk to some artists, get some design docs going. Speaking of Anime Club, did you watch the last of DMC yet? No! DMC has been hard to fucking get through, dude. I've been so mad at it. It's so weird. Everybody at Anime Club is kind of mad at the DMC anime, but for completely different reasons. Like, Festival and me are fucking dying as DMC fans. Like, what they did to Lady is unforgivable.
See, I'm coming at this, like, completely neutral. So, I'm just there to eat the, like, fucking candy.
I'm glad
delicious slop, yum yum.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, at least. But, like, man, if you saw what Lady was and you saw what they turned her into the show, you'd be fucking furious.
Like, is it straight up character assassination?
and a half. Because
Wow.
Lady had hang up with demons because of shit she had to deal with in her childhood that she struggled to deal with in there, but she wasn't a horrible, like, fascist racist. Like, good lord. Like, she bagged on Dante, but she also understood that, like, Dante could be a good person, didn't just, like, you know, hate on him.
On-site him?
Yeah. Or put a bomb in his neck.
Wow.
Or strip him.
Wow.
Not for any sexy reason. She wanted to prove that he was a demon by like showing mutations on his chest.
But instead, all she got to see were his sick abs.
Which I'm at odds with the Dante in this show. It's still a good Dante, but because of the music they use and the voice actor that they use, which, you know, I don't mind that they changed the voice actor because apparently Dante's voice actor went off the fucking rails recently. I just see this Dante as Nero. Which is not a bad thing. I unironically like Nero. Even if he gets a little too edgy for my taste in 5, I do like Nero because he's like proper punk rebellious. While Dante's just kind of a fucking dork, which is still good. But I think I like Nero more. Yeah, for the anime, Nero's VA is Dante, which is, strange, and it's part of the reason why I'm struggling with it, but I still like what Dante does in the show. God, I forgot Nero's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Also, fucking lost opportunity. Why doesn't Johnny Young Bosch voice Johnny in Final Fantasy VII?
That's a good question.
That'd be so funny. It'd be on the level of Yuri Lowenthal trying to voice Yuri Lowell in Tales of Vesperia. Which, as I said that, my hand started making this fucking jacking off motion. Made from the DMC cookbook some spaghetti al nero for a party, but it was dead. Shut up, Jupiter Star! He's not dead, Wayne. I swear. Me huffing copium. Wow, I don't even recognize this place anymore, Tiger. This is weird.
Yeah. Quite the transformation, isn't it?
Indeed.
Now you understand, like, the satisfying appeal.
Why did you
Just
censor
like
my boobs?
Look, I gotta make sure we don't get banned.
You know what? Fair, and I appreciate you. But I'm being censored and I hate this! Nope.
Yep. Time to turn into an alt-right grifter, then.
I thought you were gonna say time to get the shotgun. Which, yeah.
I think we have to erase the boobs.
No!
I don't think we're gonna get away with not cleaning it.
Dang. God, speaking of really lame boob art, it will... I'm trying to remember which pop artist that was going through puberty was trying really hard to pass off their Weed Lord like naked stoner lady as art, which was so fucking funny to me. I'm trying to remember who it was though.
I mean, was it like a painting or a sculpture? Or...
It was like notebook art.
I mean, that's still art.
It is. It's just there's something about it that felt like a high schooler trying to pass it off as like high art. But you're all right. It is fair that it is art. fucking missing on this floor? Good lord. Don't forget to rub until it squeaks. Railing, skate park floor, wall. What are we missing on the fucking walls? Railings. Is there a way to modify what the glow looks like? Because I'm not seeing the glow. Because I'm highlighting railings and I don't see any being highlighted.
I found it.
Oh yeah. Walls. Maybe okay.
The wall should be much more visible. I'll just.
It is more visible, but also like, man, how the fuck? Oh, I see. You didn't use the good shit here. There we go. Oh, floor, what do we do with you? I don't see any unclean. It's fucking maddening.
This is just the part where it's just like, Mom, I already cleaned the thing. Oh, well, what's this?
I want to see my fucking reflection in it.
Look. Mom's double checking your work. Just have the uncanny ability to just generate dirt that wasn't there a second ago.
That was my dad. God rest his soul. What? No, not this one. Oh, I see what we missed. Go away, bud.
Just going full fucking sprinkler mode.
Problem is, it's like a deep clean stain that you have to like really get at.
Where is it?
It's a bunch of like incidental stuff here. And I think that's what's getting us, is that there's a lot of spots here that just need to be like scrubbed out, which is maddening.
Hooray!
Can I afford? Oh no! Oh damn it! Can we replay the replay?
Yes.
How do I do that? Completed skate park.
If you go to overview and you click on the little play button, that should do it.
I like us poking the soccer ball at the start. This poking like, oh, fuck that. No. What do I need for the next gun? I need 500. So,
and how much did you spend on soap?
Don't worry about it. Well, the closest we could get is the shoe house. Gnome. Ah, fallen be broken.
This is the first time we get one of these.
Oh god, we can move this. I'm going on an adventure. Did I really actually fucking spend $469 fucking on soap? Tiger, I can't get out of this awning! There we go.
This is one of the missions that soap is not good on because all of these, like,
grooves and shit.
There's trim all over the fucking place.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on the roof right now. Hiya! No! Wow, they tried to fucking get me on the roof. Stumpy gun. Now this is a song that you can power wash to. But then again, the fucking Death Row to Canada songs are just so universally good.
I should try to on my own music playlist.
Oh man, I just unlocked some fucking cringe. Y'all want to hear some cringe chat and or Tiger Brows?
Oh boy.
This would have been at about middle school / freshman year of high school. My parents, for summer vacation, took us on a cruise, and we went to, God, what is it? We went to Ensenada, Mexico on a cruise for like a couple days, and at the time I was really fixated on Super Mario RPG, and the cruise had a band there that was like a piano band, and they were like a bunch of people in band. I was like, oh man, I bet they could play this song from Super Mario RPG. And I asked them to do that.
They don't know what that fucking is.
No, it was especially funny because as I asked them, I realized they were French. So they didn't understand a lick of what I was saying twice over. And I got a song that was admittedly pretty good, but it wasn't the song I was asking for. So yeah, that was old baby Highwing trying to get video game music played on a fucking big band setup.
But to be fair, it would have been really cool if they did know that song.
I know, right? That would have been fucking dope. And it's also a song that I feel like would make sense that I thought was like, you know, an actual song that people use because it's like called Flight of the Bumblebees, I think. No, Flight of the Bumblebees is another song. I think it's something else. But like, it sounded like a song, so I thought like, yo, people would know this song, right? Oh, another funny video game related music memory. I used to play piano as a kid, mainly because I wanted to hang out with my brother all the time because, you know, he was my brother and I thought he was cool. And during that time, I was also playing Final Fantasy IX, and I remember getting the Traino and thinking, oh man, this song is so cool, I should learn how to play this. And then I tried to download the music sheet for a Traino theme, and then when I realized how many notes were there, I'm like, never mind.
Your mama raised a quitter then.
I just got a message that said, you got a stinky butt.
Well, you gonna take that lying down?
Well, I can't find the individual to power wash the sins out of them, so I guess I have to. Can that be alright? I don't know. Because I feel like that could be taken the wrong way.
Huh?
What?
No, I had to re-chat.
Ah. My baby cousin recorded a bunch of Persona songs and sent them to me when he was a wee lad and had to take piano. Yeah. I wish I had musical aptitude, but when I got into piano and realized I could not read music sheets and then just operated on vibes, it was very telling about how far I could get in that hobby. It is a shame that I learned in my mid-30s that I was meant to be a builder more than anything, and then that hobby never really got cultivated. Because, you know, Legos are for kids and you need to grow up.
You should tell that to Callie. Or don't, actually.
No.
I like her Lego sets.
No. The moment I got expendable income and I realized I could buy whatever the fuck I want, I bought a Lego set. I bought a Lego set of the Vespa motor scooter. So I firmly believe in and appreciate getting fucking greebies for your kids to play with. Why do you think I get into Gunpla? Because it fucking fed my carnal need to build shit. Could you imagine this weird alternate future where I'm still a fucking live streamer, but I'm also like a construction foreman? Just going on streams like, yeah, this isn't up to code. Fucking, we won't be able to get away with these ladders and shit at work. This is bullshit. I want yogurt too. Oh, this is the kid messaging us. Okay. Wait, if the kid's paying us, where did this kid get $450 fucking for their playhouse? Johnny bit me. Well, fucking kick his ass, kid. I don't care. Oh, I would be a terrible parent. Trying to give you a 3D printer. I don't know about that, because 3D printing is a decidedly different kind of architecture that I never actually got into. Like, that requires, like, drafting and architecture, and I never got into that.
I mean, if you wanted to get into 3D printing, Callie will gladly talk your ear off about it.
Ah, yes, I just have the thought of like, I should get into 3D printing, and then your girlfriend fucking manifests out of the mirror. It would be very funny, too, because I just imagine, like, the ring scenario, except at the end of it, she just lifts up her head like, you want to do 3D printing? Yeah. And then just word vomit out of the mirror. You know the difference between power washing and pressure washing is temperature. Pressure is just running the hose. Power washing is making sure that the tank is heated. That makes sense, because, like, I have this argument all the time. If you're washing dishes, you should be doing it with hot water, because, like, cold water does not do shit against cleaning. Like, hot water fundamentally alters how things stick to surfaces. So, like, you're not gonna get a good clean if you just use cold water. It's part of why I, like, pre-soak a lot of things whenever I would do the dishes, because, like, you could, like, circumvent a lot of unneeded scrubbing if you just soak it in hot water and soak for, like, 5 minutes.
Gotta love that, like, agitated molecular action.
Yeah. Fucking great. Wow, this really is just a dadcore stream, isn't it? Don't move that fucking ladder, I'm working here.
Huh?
You were about to put the ladder on my face while I was cleaning.
No! I moved it over here.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. Alright, my bad. Hot water loosens fat. Yep. TPR got it. TPR got in one.
Callie is manifested.
Yeah, Callie, we were joking about, somebody was saying I should get into 3D printing, and then Tiger said like, you talk about that and Callie will just manifest in your mirror. And then
no, I didn't say to me. I said she will gladly talk your ear off about it.
Oh, okay. And then I jokingly said that you appear out of a mirror like the fucking ring woman. Doc Fenn.
You say 3D printer 3 times into a mirror and Callie will manifest.
Martha Hubbard, I don't care about you going poop. I gotta clean here. Actually, maybe I do kind of care. Don't poop here. Use a toilet.
I mean, our magical, like, spray gun just kind of deletes dirt, so...
My Discord bio is useless lesbian made prattle too long about 3D printers and synthesizers. I do remember when I first learned that Tiger's girlfriend and the synthesizer woman that Max knows were the same person. It was a really funny experience. Because good friend of the stream, Max and Chashi, they're also streamers. We were talking about synthesizers one point, and I think you mentioned, wait, Callie, that's my girlfriend, and we just kind of lost our mind.
Small world.
It really is. Because, like, another weird thing, very, like, popular streamer that's part of the Pit Blue Author Blues, retweeted a buddy of Gherkin Drex's like competition stream for something, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? You work for the old woman that lives in— oh! Thank you, Bitch Hard, for telling me the obvious joke that I should have known. Why is this not getting rid of the— oh, because I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. Drex and author, good friends. Oh! It really is a small world, wow! See, I only know Drex because I'm friends with a good friend of mine, Legend of Gurk, on Twitch. He introduced me to Drex, and Drex is a pretty cool dude. And I just didn't think anything of that, and then realized, oh, wow. Drex knows a lot of people, doesn't he?
Apparently I do too.
It's a small world, yeah. The internet is a lot smaller than we hope it to be. I think that was the race that they were advertising, was the Mario 3D World race. Do you have any DLC? Nothing paid. If I'm a games graphics programmer, and one of the most important things in the tools industry was made by oh god, really? What did Baldurk make? Because Baldurk's also the guy that runs LP Archive, isn't he? So sorry about that. Kid found my phone. That's cute. I've gotten events in UT99. Oh shit, Chachi's here as I was just talking about his wife. Hell no. I keep forgetting that people that I consider my good friends and people that I deeply respect watch my streams, and I should not talk about them so casually.
I mean, as long as you're not talking shit.
I'm not. It's just, I'll say something and then realize, oh god, they're watching. Oh, did I say something unforgivable? Fuck. I could throw Chachi under the bus about something he said during anime night, but I won't. But it was very funny.
I have purged all thoughts from my mind. I'm merely clean.
I am wholly incapable of that. I am an entertainer. I must put on my Jester's outfit and dance for the stream.
I mean, this is just a good podcast game.
Do it? Okay, fine. I forget what it was. I think it was when we were watching Rock as a Lady's Modesty. And, something that one of the girls said made me go, ma'am, you shouldn't just go for the donkey punch for the first move. And then Chachi immediately responds, maybe you don't. And then I fucking died laughing.
I didn't even hear that.
Because I just had this mental image of Max sitting there staring. It was a pretty good joke, though. Not a lot of said phases or anymore. True, you two have been, like, lovingly married for such a long time. Get you a girl that doesn't bat a fucking inch when you imply donkey punches. This has actually been a relatively simple job, Tiger. Wow.
Yep.
And the other job's gonna be even simpler.
The golf cart?
Yep. Also, wow, we missed a lot of the roof. Hang on.
Yeah, the roof on this one is very fiddly.
Why won't you let me get closer, asshole? This awning is so fucking impossible to navigate, dude. Oh, I need the stick for this one. Rafters, okay. Don't ever take anything I say to heart. I tend to mix up words in my brain whenever I'm on fucking impulse or improv. I had funny story, I had accidentally ruined the vocabulary of my D&D group for a couple of years. Because, whenever we would play D&D and people would get an additive 20, I kept saying uncanny 20. Which is the wrong term. But people just kept using it. And then I think, like, a little over a year ago, I was sitting there like, wait. I think I've been using this word wrong, guys. And now we just start calling them additive 20s.
I mean, Uncanny 20 is much funnier, though.
Yeah, because it's related to the Uncanny Dodge, a pivotal rogue skill in D&D. It's the reason why I was using the term Uncanny 20, because it is a 20 that saves your fucking life. But also, it is just the wrong term.
I mean, Uncanny 20 just makes me think of, like, the Uncanny Mr. Incredible meme.
I don't know that one.
It'll take too long to explain, don't worry about it.
I promptly won't. What is this final fucking percent that we're missing? Let me get the fucking awning, good lord. I just had this mental image of this Callie sitting in her chair, watching, thinking, how the fuck does Tiger deal with him? What are we missing? Oh, we're missing apparently a lot. We're missing 5 boot walls! I do not understand how.
It's the shoelaces. The shoelaces hide a lot of muck and grime and scum.
And villainy. There was an old woman who lives in a shoe. She made it filthy. Now I'm going to do something or other. I didn't know where I was going to try to take that rhyme, honestly.
Probably for the best that you aborted it.
Yeah. And what did I interrupt Callie with? This is the beauty of living on impulse, is that I never know my crimes.
Oh, she was going to make the scum and villainy.
Oh. Haha, I'm faster on the draw because I have a 5-second advantage. Eat it. Love streamer privilege.
Ding.
Oh, did you get the window?
I got a higher up wall.
We are missing a window? Oh, this one, okay. There we go. Boot wall wood trim. I guess I'll look at the wood trim?
Well, I found one of them.
The bane of my existence, fucking wood trim.
Which boot wall?
Oh, there's one up here, which means I need the awning.
You mean the scaffold?
Yes. Look, I was doing it to piss off your girlfriend, so now I'm doing it to piss off you as well.
You know what I can do to piss off you?
Miss? Not shoot me. Nice aim, Deadeye.
Fuck off.
Well, I think that's like the meanest I've ever been on stream. That's not one.
There it is.
What boot wall are we missing?
This one.
Really? It's not shining for... Oh. Well, you got me there. Our forest home puts the grot in the grotto. Could you please come home and give it a spring cleaning? Please don't try to stab me with a garden gnome. Wow.
You've been gnomed.
It's kind of wild to just see, like, the gradient cleaning effect while they do, like, the fast forward. Get gnomed, idiot. So we have, ooh, vintage car. Golf cart or forest? I think I'm gonna do the vintage car, because fucking...
Well, let's just get the golf cart out of the way. It'll be really quick.
Alright, sure. Mayor Jeff Jefferson. I hate this man. Oh god, look at this fucking grime, dude.
Apparently he drove it into a fucking sand trap or something. Good lord.
A sand trap into a jungle into some guy's fucking, like, septic tank, it looks like.
And then some birds chat on it, too.
So irresponsible. So, for this one, I'd like to bring up a fun thing about model detailing, if you ever, like, get into it, which, you know, probably no one wouldn't, but this is just something I like to bring up. Doing weathering
Don't underestimate Callie.
Weathering and detailing is really fun, just because you have to realistically make something dirty, and I figure that might be something that the developers do on their free time when working on this game. Because like when I was working on my my Leo model, I did a lot of weathering on that, and man, it's kind of surprisingly difficult to make something look realistically dirty, grimy in some ways. Windshield and chassis. I do gotta say though that like metal scratches and paint chipping is my favorite detailing for weathering. Mainly because it's so easy, but it adds so much personality to a model with like very little effort. Wow, that was like super fucking quick. Whoa. This song was pretty good for the replay too. So we got a motorbike and sidecar, vintage car, or the cottage. You
sound pretty enchanted by the vintage car.
Yes, because it reminds me of my favorite movie, Sahara. Do you just try?
Can you buy the next gun yet?
Yes, I can.
It's at 50. Okay.
Do you just do dry brushing? Have you tried the multi-layer approach where you put a metal coat under and scratch it off? I have not done the multi-layer approach, but what I have done is I have done the base coat, and then I'll take like a file and then like score parts of it, and then I'll like detail that with some metal paint. And then put some fucking dark wash in there to give it really make it pop, you know. That one scares me though. I always feel like I'm gonna fuck it up real bad if I do that. I want to do like a reverse wash thing though for one point for detailing, because like man, doing some fucking detailing for like side panels is real pain. That sounds like a... Oh, I turned off co-op by a mistake. Whoops.
Ah!
Career, please. Clean the vintage car. Ever play with Rub and Buff? I've never heard of that. Friend told me about Obsidian Protocol last night, which looks neat. I'm also held together with magnets, and each part has stats that can be... Oh yeah, another game does something similar to that. Well, it doesn't do something similar to that, but you can do something similar to that. I have like a weird obsession with Kingdom Death, and that game has like, oh shit, I love this detail. This is great. The devs know. I shall acquiesce. Oh, I gotta change my gun, don't I?
Oh no, there's mold and bird poo on it. Oh, this is supposed to be black? Ugh.
Oh my. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Kingdom Death has a model situation where you have like individual armor parts for your character. So what you could do is just basically setting magnets into like the joints, and then you could just hot swap parts to the gear you get while you play. Look at this house. It's the first house you cleaned. Oh yeah, huh? Good detail.
Oh, huh, yeah.
It's a suspension of metal flakes in wax. You buff it onto a surface, and it leaves an actual metallic layer. It was made for furniture making, but it was made interesting. I think what I want to do if I ever get off my ass and start rebuilding again is I want to take my God Gundam model kit and then do like kind of metallic paint it, not like glossy metallic, but like I don't know, like the kind of base paints with like a metallic sheen on it to make it look kind of like a race car. Because, man, I love the God Gundam. It looks so peak and so dumb. Turns out this car was in Esther's last build, driving me nuts. Is that supposed to be like a romantic comedy or porn? You gotta be specific there, Aura. In it, she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. Ah, so it's a romantic comedy and she bangs the car.
The car is played by Adam Sandler.
Oh. Ugh.
Or, actually, no. Who was the one that played the bee?
I don't know. I don't remember B movie. The film's shocking finale made it a flop, and it was her last role. She got to keep the car, though. Wow, that's a really sweet deal. Jerry Seinfeld was the B&B movie? What?
Right.
What's the deal with queen bees?
Unfortunately, they kind of forgot that bees are supposed to be, you know, eusocial, but...
Eusocial?
As in, like, social insects. Like, they have, like, a hive, a queen, and all that.
Oh, they just make the bee like a weird bee character and not like an actual bee?
Yeah, like bees are just like people but small and obsessed with being bees.
Oh, yes, Beeple.
Didn't we watch the Bee movie at some point? I
No,
remember having it
dude.
inflicted on me.
Not by us. Why is this thing so grimy?
Rust.
Maybe I should have bought the soap.
No, we don't need soap for this. Just use the red nozzle. It'll delete the rust.
What do you mean you don't need soap to wash a car?
We have the power of water.
True, we do have the power of overwhelming physics. Oh, EU social.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like U-social, like the Ubisoft social marketing device.
Oh my god.
Look, I 2 years of my college life was wasted on Anno 2070. And while that game ruled, I had to use that shitty fucking service. God, if TPR was here, he could fucking back me up on how fucking fun Anno 2070 was.
Sorry, I'm busy jamming to Sleep Top Metropolis.
Nice. Oh, this game, this job's a real dick. So, more podcast material. I have a weird fascination with former author Clive Cussler. Unfortunately, he passed away during COVID because of COVID complications. Clive Cussler is a very fascinating author because a lot of his books are very much involving like the Navy and Navy historical organizations that were originally from his books, and then they were so popular that they manifested in their real government organizations. And Clive Cussler's OC goes by the name of Dirk Pitt, and Dirk Pitt is a fucking classic car freak. He loves classic cars, and in my favorite movie, Sahara, a lot of, like, the plot beats involve him using a classic car he steals from an African dictator to, like, get into some bullshit. And I'm gonna be honest, his car looks a lot like it now that I'm looking at it. Sahara was wild. It is a movie that is carried on the back of Steve Zahn because Matt McConaughey doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But Steve Zahn rules so much. Like, I was kind of like talking about this because Torpid is doing movie night on his server, and he's been doing what he jokingly calls not Indiana Jones movies, which so far has been The Mummy, National Treasure, and soon to be Sahara. And I'm just sitting there thinking, you know, the Indiana Jones trope is really sold on the assistant more than Indiana Jones.
Huh?
Like, you have short.
I mean, I guess, yeah, the assistant is kind of like the viewpoint character, right?
And also has
the cool guy.
And also really, like, complements the archaeologist's personality.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, Sherlock doesn't work without Watson.
Short Round really, like, makes Indiana more human because he has to be more like a dad to the kid than, like, a professor. Riley in National Treasure is great because he just basically cuts through, fucking, I forget.
What the fuck are we missing?
I forget the guy's name, the actor's name, but, like, he just cuts through it, like, your dad's got a sweet car, I'm hungry, can we save this lesson for later? Or, like, when the main character and the female lead are doing romantic things, I'm like, I'm sorry I had to throw you off a cliff, I had to save the Declaration of Independence. Riley comes off and goes, I would have thrown the both of you off. Fucking freaks. And there's just something about having a really good side character that cuts through the bullshit that really sells them being, like, you know, people and not characters. Nick Cage. Thank you, Honora. Fun fact, as per the expanded Indiana Jones mythos from the novels, TV shows, and films, Dr. Jones adopted Short Round. Good. Also, I'm gonna have the very shitty opinion here. I do like the idea. I did like Indiana Jones 4, and I would have loved the idea of Shia LaBeouf, like, continued the mantle of Indiana Jones as, like, Henry Jones Jr. Jr. It probably wouldn't be good, but I like the idea. Also, this car had a fucking lot of Greeblies, boy howdy. But yeah, that was, you know, me talking about fucking not Indiana Jones movies. Let's build a motorcycle. Didn't Shia LaBeouf's character get killed off screen between 4 and 5? That fucking sucks, dude. I hate that. I unironically like Shia LaBeouf's character in Crystal Skull. I think it's a good reflection because, like, it's a good, like, compliment to, you know, how Indy bounced off his father, and a good foil for Dr. Jones's character, where it's like a different kind of passionate. Also, man, I kind of like this motorcycle. It's not
nice motorcycle.
It's not the same thing, but it reminds me of oh, there's an anime where a girl, Kino's Journey, where it's a story about a girl and her sentient motorcycle just driving along and enjoying the countryside. And this reminds me of that. Also,
and then she fucks the motorcycle?
No, it's a purely platonic relationship between a girl and her motorcycle. There's no boning of the motorcycles.
I don't think anybody has a platonic relationship with their motorcycle, but go on.
I can't really disagree with you there, because I've seen some real freaks, so you're not wrong. But Kino's Journey is a really interesting watch. Because it's not only, like, enjoy the countryside, it's, like, kind of got some pieces on, like, the state of, like, fascists and stuff.
Riding a motorcycle is one of those inherently erotic experiences.
It's true, there's a reason why there's a subset of motorcycles called the crotch rocket. Oh, I see where I missed. Or not. God, speaking of motorcycle and sidecar, the fucking motorcycle scene in Last Crusade is pretty great. Just a lot of times where Indiana Jones is being the rogue character in a D&D game, and his dad is just scowling at him. Which, man, Sean Connery as Dr. Jones' dad is pretty good. Spoke sets? What the fuck is a spoke set? Mudguard?
I found the spoke set.
What are those? Windshields are... Oh, there we go. What's the mudguard?
It's where the seventh heaven is. Also, it's this.
Oh.
Is seventh heaven not in Midgar?
Oh!
Am I stupid?
No. You're right. I didn't make the connection of Mudgar versus Midgar. That's kind of the thing, is that, like, to make a joke, sometimes you have to ensure that someone gets it. You know, if it's just you and me in the call, it gets real awkward. Oh, God. Henry Jones referring to Indiana as Junior is such a good part of that movie. Because it's just this little detail that makes you go like, well, why did you call him Junior? And then the ending does the reveal, and it's art.
Right, vroom vroom.
Especially when fucking Sean Connery goes, we named the dog Indiana. And in that moment, that's how you know Shala and Indiana are good jokes, good friends. Because Shala's like, the dog? You named yourself after the dog? And then Indiana's like,
all right, you wanna know the fun part, Highwang?
what? Oh no. Oh,
I have to clean that tower too.
I picked a real fucking humdinger of a job, didn't I?
You sure did.
Well, which one do we want to start with first?
Do you want to start here and I'll take care of the tower?
Sure. Start tall, then work small. Also, let me know if the music needs some balance, because I turned it down because I couldn't hear myself think at one point, but I think it was because of this song and not the general volume. Non-fun fact about Kino's journey: when Tokyopop bought the novel series over the States, it only lasted one volume because they didn't respect Kino. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Damn.
Some things are just like that, unfortunately. Manga's in such a weird state in America because, like, we only ever get the super hyper popular stuff you see in, like, Crunchyroll. But then you see copies of, like, Spy Family being sold at fucking grocery stores, and it's very strange. And
I mean, to be fair, Spy Family is peak.
It is. But it sucks that, like, I go to my grocery store and I only see volumes 2, 5, 8, and 13.
Yeah. Ooh, my playlist has The Killer's Bones on it.
Is it a band or a song?
The Killers. The Killers is the band, Bones is the song.
Gotcha.
It's a song about skeletons having sex.
Ah, so they're boning, ha.
You did it, Highwang! You found the joke! I'm so proud of you, Highwang!
What?
You're such a smart boy!
You stop.
Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat, Highwang?
Please don't treat me like a dog. God, somebody posted a fucking, Am I the Asshole? Where, somebody that was like a dog psychologist was dating a guy who had like possession issues because he had a real rough childhood. So what she did is she started bringing treats along, and, you know, treating him like a rescue dog. And she was just like, am I the asshole for doing like this? And the weird...
I mean, is it working?
Here's the weird shit. Like 5 hours later, she comes back with a post of like, I brought this up with the guy I'm dating, and apparently he really likes that, so we're cool, actually. And my first thought is like, yo, did we just see Denji and what's-her-face from fucking Chainsaw Man?
Makima? Okay,
Yeah.
well, for one, no. Makima is not helping Denji with his issues. She is making them worse on purpose.
Yeah, it's just that was the first thing that popped into my brain.
I mean, congratulations, you helped him discover that he's into pet play.
Yeah, when you start doing it, it's like, no, stop. I am not into that.
I mean, that was the point. To patronize you for making a terrible joke.
I guess I did earn the fucking knife in my side. Ow.
Yes, you did.
Also, I just realized we don't have the long stick for this washer, and I'm a fool.
Yeah, you need to buy it.
Can I even afford it?
Probably.
What's this model called?
This is the Prime Vista 3000.
3000, okay. Do we want the turbo nozzle for it?
I like the turbo nozzle.
I could only afford...
It's the Swizzler.
Wait.
I mean, if you have to choose between the extender and the turbo nozzle, choose the extender.
I was also looking at the short nozzle, but I could only afford one of these, so I'll get the long gun. Positive reinforcement works wonders on humans. I remember Nave talking about how the military has definitely been like, no, this wasn't Nave, this was, another friend of the stream, Lynx Winters, was talking about how at some point the military realized negative reinforcement is fucking miserable for the troops, and positive reinforcement actually makes more cooperative people willing to obey orders.
Yep.
Which, you know, good job, military. Taking 200 years to learn that? Fucking good on you, buddy.
Turns out miserable soldiers perform worse. Who would have guessed? Here we thought that, you know, like, it built character.
Yeah, misery builds character. The character is a dick.
I mean, it is a character.
Yeah, that was the wordplay I was going for. Thanks, Tiger. Thank you for, you know, backing me up on my wordplay there.
I don't think that's wordplay. Well, whatever. You're welcome.
I can't tell if I need to get under this awning or not. Oh, piss and vinegar, I do. Ugh. I don't know where I got that phrase now that I think about it.
Eh?
The phrase piss and vinegar as a sign of frustration. I have no idea where I got that from.
Well, don't ask me.
Posted a hella food video in your Discord about the barbecue brick.
The barbecue brick?
Redwall, Badger's Rallying Cry. No, I've never read Redwall material. Which is wild because Magic the Gathering did Redwall but with the serials filed off recently. And so many people were excited for the set, and I was just kind of like, eh, it's alright. We got like a pelican bar, and that dude fucking rules, but like, I don't know, I wasn't really hyped for that set. It's from the old phrase, I'm full of piss and vinegar, which means you're drunk and spoiling for a fight. So I probably just misinterpret the phrase then.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be spit it in vinegar or something. I don't know.
Well, the way I use it implies that I'm, like, frustrated with something.
So you use it like fiddlesticks, then?
Basically. I hate how there's this still ever so slight part of my brain that is fucking poisoned. That when you said fiddlesticks, I'm like, oh boy, time for Crowstorm.
Whoa, League of Legends be upon ye.
Yeah.
I mean, the rework they did for Fiddlesticks is actually pretty fucking sweet.
How would they really? Because like teleport into Crowstorm in the pinball is pretty good.
I mean, they didn't rework his gameplay. They reworked like how he looks.
Oh, I see.
Have you never seen it?
No.
Well, I have to show you now.
Damn. I wonder what it says about me that the 3 characters I like to play in League of Legends was Vladimir, Fiddlesticks, and Kog'Maw. So man, the fucking Vladimir nerfs, I was so goddamn pissed at those nerfs.
Here you go.
Like, I get you need to balance risk and reward for, you know, a character that uses HP for his mechanics. You didn't have to give him a fucking 35% damage debuff. Oh, I gotta mute this shit.
You sure do.
Former Vlad main very upset that his boy was nerfed into the fucking dirt.
I mean, Vlad was always in a weird position where either he's, like, fucking unkillable or he's useless, so...
And then they made him useless, and I regret spending actual fucking money getting him.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to a MOBA.
Kog'Maw's always felt good, though, and I enjoy playing him. I just wish I was a better shot.
I was apparently pretty good with Zoe, but I think that's, like, after your time.
It is, because I think the latest champion I remember is, like, a big Axeman. Oh, yeah, this Fiddlesticks looks pretty sick.
Yeah, like, they made Fiddlesticks, like, actually legitimately terrifying. It's pretty great.
It's the jittery movement that sells it.
That, and he speaks in, like, this weird, like, distorted backwards breathing, and he always, like, confronts people with, like, their worst fears whenever he meets them.
Oh,
it's
so
great.
I can't believe I'm saying this like it's a fucking revelation. Oh, so he's like the Scarecrow from Batman.
Yes.
I get it. I understand the media reference.
I understood that reference.
Man, Batman is such a weird fucking piece of media, in that the villains are way more interesting than the main character. Like, I unironically like the Penguin. All of his depictions are really interesting in that, like, there are some where he's just like, you know, a mastermind crime boss, or some where, like, he's actually, not renovated, what's the term I'm looking for, our word for, you know, not being an asshole anymore?
Rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated, thank you. There's one where he's rehabilitated and he's a police informant, and then you just get the classic fucking Batman the Animated Series of him just being like a penguin man with the fucking bug eye, and he rules as a villain there. But also, like, Scarecrow is cool. I actually like the rendition of Scarecrow in the Batman origin movies. Like, that Scarecrow's fucking awesome, dude. Joker, always awesome, but, like, you know me, I always balk at the most popular characters.
He's the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby! But I will say this, even though, like, original Batman is kind of like humdrum, I do like Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond, because I like punk Batman. Always fond of Mr. Freeze. Oh, so you like to cool it. You need to chill there, Ilulaine. God. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze was fucking inspired. And he ruled at that role, dude.
I'm just jamming out to Plastic Beach right now.
I never heard that band.
Gorillaz.
Oh, yeah, I have heard that. I've never heard that song, then. I do know the Gorillaz, though. I like them. Batman...
This is just gonna be me sharing my fucking playlist with you at this point.
Intermittently, yeah.
Unfortunately, you cannot play Plastic Beach on stream.
I'm
you
aware.
will die.
I'm aware.
The assassins will teleport into your room.
The monkeys will kill me.
And then you are teleported. And then you are teleported. And then you are teleported.
What was it? DJ the funky like. Never mind. I don't remember the name.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's one of the characters in the Gorillas that's just like a literal fucking monkey.
I don't remember.
I was gonna say he just comes in and snaps my neck.
I'm not up on the VTuber lore for the Gorillas.
No. Here's what actually will happen. Actual Gorillas character Bruce Willis will snap my neck.
You know what's the funniest Gorillas character? Literally
Ace.
the guy from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, Ace. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, literally just Ace from the Gangrene Gang.
Yeah, I was so hyped when they did that. That's such a smart decision. But I think they only did for like one album, didn't they?
Yeah.
But you know, licensing issues, I get it. And yeah, Batman was only really interesting in the animated series because he wasn't like a one-dimensional character.
It's really sad how, like, corporations are just, like, fucking IP dragons. Because it would be really funny if, like, the Gorillas just asked, like, hey, like, you don't use this guy anymore, can we have him?
Oh, somebody wants to watch an RV, ugh. Not a huge fan of that idea.
Highwing, I live in an RV.
I know, watching one sounds like it'd be fucking miserable.
It's just a vehicle. What do you have against RVs, Highwang?
Nothing against them, I just imagine they have a lot of greebly parts that we gotta get into.
I mean, I guess if it's got, like, slide outs, maybe.
Oh, back on.
By the way, that RV is one of the most important missions in the game.
What?
Don't worry about it.
On the note of Batman villains, it would be, you know, it would be awful for me to not mention the first fucking canon lesbian dynamic duo that fucking owns Bones, Ivy and Harley.
And the fart fetish comic that they released recently.
What?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I don't typically go that path, Tiger.
Neither do I. But, like, I couldn't fucking escape it because people were laughing their ass off in the circles I'm in that, like, they released a comic for, like, April Fool's Day or something where...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother explaining it.
Well,
Farts. Haha.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Neither do I!
Because in a way...
So all I do is laugh, because otherwise I'll cry.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fucking examine this any further. I'm just gonna let that sit in a part of my brain that's probably gonna become a tumor and kill me. God, TPR, shut the fuck up. Oh, Lord. How dare you be this funny in chat? What other villains are there? Like, I'm trying to remember some. It shows how much I don't know. It shows
Riddler.
how much Riddler is weird, because you can really do a lot wrong with the Riddler. See the first Batman movies where Jim Carrey, where the Riddler is just a fucking spaz in a fucking onesie.
Ooh, now I'm listening to the rain formerly known as Purple. Yeah.
Is it the song or the band?
The song is from Risk of Rain 2.
Ah.
But Chris Christodoulou is
Dude, that dude
very good.
rocks.
He does. I need to send you this song too.
Oh, speaking of Chris, if I remember right, yeah, he did the Deadbolt soundtrack. We've been listening to some of those songs.
I'm kind of surprised you never got into Risk of Rain 2, actually.
We did for a little bit, but like, the big problem I have with Risk of Rain is nothing gameplay-wise. It's more of like a mindset/philosophy. I truly kind of despise their fucking 2010s 4chan philosophy of get good, get styled upon whenever you lose. And
yeah, I could do without that.
And like anytime I see that when I lose a good run to some bullshit, I get really frustrated and then stop playing for a while.
That is very understandable. I was the right kind of brain damaged to actually just power through that and 100% the game. And then they released DLC. And I haven't touched the game since.
See, Torpid had the right idea about how to handle the DLC and unlocks of that game in that just alter their fucking notebook document. Fuck you, I'm gonna have 10,000 galactic coins and all Chivas unlocked. I ain't doing your fucking homework.
I mean, I got all of the Chivas legitimately, but yes, I also just kind of went, yes, I got these 9,999 lunar coins very legitimately. Don't think about it.
I did play Risk of Rain 2 for a bit, and I thought to myself, this is okay, but I don't find it as fun as Risk of Rain Run, and then they released a Risk of Rain Run remaster, and I'm like, oh, I just don't like this game anymore. Huh. I think it's a mix of Burnout and, yes, the fucking philosophy behind the game that got too insufferable for me.
Music rocks, though.
Oh yeah, musical bones. Chris is fucking awesome. I legitimately bought those albums.
I'm kind of surprised you haven't heard the Rain formerly known as Purple, then.
I probably heard it, I just don't remember the name.
Because it's the final stage theme.
Ah,
it's very Prince.
Okay. I mean,
well, I guess it's not the final stage theme, it's stage 5. Technically, the final stage is the moon.
Oh, the new stage, the new final stage.
When did you play Risk of Rain 2?
Last time I played, they just introduced the moon boss, which is a fucking lot. Good
Mithrix?
lord.
Yeah.
Like, that was when we realized, oh god, this is frustratingly difficult.
Look, I was exactly masochistic enough with that game that I needed to play on Monsoon to feel something.
That's how I was with the original Risk of Rain 1. So I feel you there. It is a shame because
right,
you're
gonna give that to me? You're gonna give that to me when I had a huge patch of grime? Okay, sure, video game.
I do gotta admit, there are some design elements of Risk of Rain that I do like and thought were very smart, like the final difficulty just being, I see you, I'm coming for you, and then maniacal laughter.
Yeah,
really good. I just wish it didn't come as quickly in 2.
Oh.
But then again, I might be thinking of Monsoon again.
I'm not even going to say anything about this one. People in chat who know about Final Fantasy XIV, a long fall. That's it.
Yeah, I've been linked something called FF14 OST The Twinning. One of my favorite Bat villains is Killer Croc. Oh yeah, Killer Croc, just a man that fucking kills people violently. Clayface was always interesting in my opinion. Just because, like, conceptually he's a fun design to play with. And if I remember right, Clayface and Killer Croc teamed up a lot. I think we've lost Tiger to the tunes.
Look, if you listen to the song, you will understand.
Sorry, I'm just vibing to fucking Hotline Miami at the moment. I'm looking at some of these cat prints and wondering how these cats managed to get prints like this. I do gotta say though, I did like that fucking song you linked back during the FF6 streams about the demon statues, which just sound. When we were doing the Final Fantasy VI streams, you linked the song of the demon statue and how it just sounds like a song by fucking Meatloaf.
Oh, you mean the Sephiroth one for the Three Fiends?
Yes.
The Edge is calling tonight.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
I mean, Soken is amazing, honestly. Like, most of the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack is fucking bangers.
Oh, I don't disagree. Like, everything you link me, I'm like, yeah, this is a really good song. It's just a little bit of the impact was lost from me for not playing the game.
Oh, well, there's one way to change that, because as you might know, Final Fantasy XIV...
And I kill Tiger. I hate there's this little voice in my brain that is sitting there like, dude, Tiger said they fixed FF8. We have to see this.
And it's also part of Shadowbringers, which everybody says is the best expansion.
Oh, it's part of Shadowbringers, huh?
Yep, it's not even current content. So you could just play Shadowbringers and then get through Eden and then quit.
I mean, doesn't that mean getting to level 80 or some shit? I remember Shadowbringers being like in-game content.
Yes, but like there's been 2 more expansions since then, so it's not endgame anymore.
When I say endgame, I mean like max level, basically.
Well, it was at one point max level, yes.
And then it got maximum level.
I mean, if you really, really wanted to, you could just, like, skip to Shadowbringers, but I don't see why you would do that. All of the story is good, in my opinion.
So, hard if here, if it's hard as fucking diamonds. If I ever play 14, I feel like the things I would slingshot to are Shadowbringers for the FF8 quote-unquote fix, and Hildebrand.
Okay, so the thing is that as much as like people like to rag on Stormblood or ARR, it is the foundation for what comes first. Shadowbringers will not hit as hard if you do not have.
Well, also I imagine you have to do those in order to get to max level, don't you?
Yeah, because the main story quest is not optional.
So I will probably absorb it as I go through with it, because I still remember powering through early game Guild Wars and this plot behind that, even though it was fucking nonsense. So I will still probably understand the stuff behind ARR and the first thing that you mentioned. But I feel like my...
you would actually have 3 expansions to go through. ARR... Well, ARR is technically the base game. Then Heavensward, then Stormblood. Although I still think people diss on Stormblood. I think it's better than people give it credit for. But Heavensward is another fan favorite.
Yeah, I remember hearing people say Heavensward is pretty good, and that's part of the free demo, right?
Yup. You can play through Shadowbringers, or you can play up to Shadowbringers rather, without ever paying a cent. Although if you do that, you cannot make your character a Banui.
Well, shit, that really just fucking demotivates me. Because God, let me tell you, a lot of people bag on Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. That game fucking unlocks something with the Vieira.
Banui.
But yeah, like... And it was original Guild Wars 1 Illilane. I went through the...
Also, Stormblood has a Final Fantasy Tactics raid.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that, where you have to fight against Albus and Atma, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have to 0 fucking degree these ones, don't I? I heard about those, and I'm like, damn, those two look pretty good, actually. Albus so much of a fucker that he becomes an actual problem in another game. What a
Anyhow,
hater.
here's Argath. He hates poor people even more now.
He hates so people he turned into a fucking demon to menace them. Good lord. Oh, if only you were there for the fucking Final Fantasy Tactics streams, Tiger. We killed God with a rock.
Excellent.
And it was only because some former friend of the stream, AtlaWorks, really insisted me on doing that. But also, I don't know why I have the feeling of making this statement, but I feel like this would be the case. I feel like you would get really mad at me at how I played Ninja, because by the end of the game, I was like, cool, I have Excalibur, Save the Queen, Ragnarok, I have all these cool knight swords.
Time to throw them all at the boss. I mean,
Yes.
if it's the final boss, that is a legitimate tactic, I suppose.
Yep, I sure did, and a lot of people did not like that, and it was fucking satisfying, dude. There was something in my brain unlocked it was just like, oh, throwing away Excalibur 2. What am I doing? This feels exhilarating, like I'm committing a sin. That stream was especially great because I used none of the overpowered characters, I just used custom characters, and they were equally as overpowered. I still fondly remember the, Summoner Calculator, and how I did math wrong and accidentally slowed my entire team once. No, it wasn't slowed my team, it was haste the enemies.
God, it's very funny to me that, so there's a tabletop RPG system for Final Fantasy based off of Pathfinder. They made Calculator a class that you can take, also known as the Please End Your Fucking Turn class.
As DM, you should know that a calculator's turn will take 600,000 fucking years. God, I hate having to go back to this because I know nobody cares about my fucking card game things. But the dude that was, like, being a piece of shit last week, when he's not, you know, being, you know, the belle of the ball, he sandbags his turn so fucking long. To the point where one guy was like, dude, come on, you said you wanted to finish the game and yet you're still sitting here sandbagging your turn? I have a kid to take care of. And he still sat there, like, trying to think of a turn when he didn't have a turn.
That's why you have to install, like, fucking, like, chess timers for your card game.
I wish I could. Specifically for that guy. Do we not have a regular ladder, or is it just the awning?
There should be a regular ladder somewhere. Also, it's a scaffold!
I hate how I said awning and then my brain was like, good job, why you got the name right? Incorrect.
No, you didn't.
But yeah, that dude very obviously sandbags his turns and has the gall to say, like, hey, can we get quick games in?
Yeah, there's a reason I don't play card games, and the reason is because I turn into that guy.
Oh.
Because I get really salty.
And
I don't like that about myself, so I don't.
I'm glad you're at least aware of that, because it seems like this guy isn't.
Yeah, I don't like being the asshole.
It's part of why I don't like to play online competitive games. Because whenever... I fell off the roof.
I see.
Because whenever I play competitive games, they're more of a social experience for me, because I like to have the back and forth of, of having like the person to talk with, and
Oh no! Why did I put this song in this playlist? No!
What song?
Burning Men's Soul. I'm in the house like carpet. I think I put this song in this playlist for exactly this reason. For it to fucking flashbang me. God damn it, pass me!
It's really funny because we just beat Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. I said we are free of carpet, and now you
I'm in the house like carpet.
But like, I play games for like social reasons, and it helps cut the sting of losing by, you know, being able to play off your opponent and have fun with it. So and that's part of the reason why I don't play Magic the Gathering online, because I don't have that. Because it is a very smart thing that they don't let you talk to people online in Magic the Gathering Arena, because people would be very offensive and racist if they did. But also that means I don't get to talk to them and be social, and I just kind of don't like playing that way. You are right, this is very much a very good, like, podcasty social game. Why would you suggest yourself to that song?
He's a quill. This song is fucking hilarious.
It's utter fucking nonsense, because really it's just a dude hanging out with his bros smoking weed and not eat pork because it's not kosher. That's the song. That's literally the song.
Like, Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking.
I hate the fact that he just says turtle out of nowhere for the express purpose of trying to rhyme girdle. Like, that's cheating. It's like trying to rhyme orange with orange. You don't do that.
Oh, you just reminded me of another fucking 14 song. It's one of the latest ones.
What's that?
It's very funny.
Are they in the house like carpet?
No.
Damn. Blorange. No, Callie, stop. Where's the ladder? I need the ladder.
Alright, here it is. This one I'm going to insist that you listen to now.
I was actually doing that since you're hyping the shit out of this. Back to the drawing board, Arcadian Floor 6. Is this the one with all the Final Fantasy IX gag characters that I saw on Blue Sky recently?
Gag characters? I think so, yeah.
Oh, I muted this shit. Because, like, there was a Final Fantasy IX... I only know about this because the developer of Momodora was losing their fucking mind over the raid. Because they were referring to, like, the Black Cat as the creature, and I fucking hate you.
Yeah. You do have to pay attention to the lyrics, though. As much as you can through the distorted vocals.
Is this FF14 Splatoon? What the fuck is this?
Yes.
Oh, so FF14 just does everything, huh?
Uh-huh.
Captain all her leisure is sugar. Oh god, it is Splatoon. What the fuck? Do I have to have closed captions on for the lyrics?
I think they have the lyrics somewhere in the comments.
Why is this Splatoon character like 8 feet tall?
It's the Arcadian. They all do that.
Is this just that one fucking nursery that one fucking like kids song nursery rhymes some shit?
No.
So we heard ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Okay, no, it's near the start of the song. Gotta rhyme something with orange. See that nothing rhymes with orange. Think I'll just work without orange. That's the part that reminded me of it. It's a fun song, though.
I am enjoying the song. And I gotta give credit, that is actually, while it is the way I hate rhyming orange, it's still pretty funny. I think, so the big thing about the raid I'm mentioning that I remember is that a lot of the things that Ardine was posting was the creatures from FF9 that are involved with the gem trading quest, and they're all very cute creatures. And then the cat
and then the sheep fucking kills you.
Yeah, and what one of the posts Ardine made is, I want this fucking thing to die horribly, and it's the sheep.
True.
And the other one was posting the cat, and it's like, the creature.
The creature.
Which, I don't know if Ish is still here. It's the only thing I could just imagine calling Ish now is the creature.
The creature.
And apparently that thing is capable of, like, doing a full party wipe, which sounds fucking insane to me.
Yes. Yes, it very much is.
Because I just remember that thing being a dick and doing, like, 500 damage to my team. So the thing about the gem quest in FF9 is that, it leads to an unlockable that you could get for Garnet, but you have to keep trading gems to these cute little creatures. But one of them is a fucking liar, and it's that cat. And if you give him something, he fucking bombs you.
Yeah, so what Gimme Cat does is that he steals your limit break gauge.
Oh, fuck
and
this cat.
If you let him do it 3 times, then he uses a meteor to wipe the party.
Ah. So how do you stop him from stealing your limit break gauge, though, fucker?
You kill him.
Ah, I see. Less fighting Sugarite and more fighting Yan. Yan?
The sheep.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, I have learned a lot more about Ardine from those tweets and him trying to do, like, the fucking Savage raids recently than I have through all of his video games. Which is very funny to think about, because the Momodora games are actually wonderful and very beautiful games. And then you realize that, the developer who made those games gets angry about a fucking sheep on an MMO.
To be fair, that fight has become kind of infamous in the community for being, like, an unexpected difficulty spike.
Yeah, I've heard the fight referred to as quote-unquote real hater energy. This song's pretty good, though. I like it.
You want to know what the theme for the fight that comes right before this?
What's that? I'm guessing this is the WrestleMania story you were talking about.
No.
Oh, okay.
Or, yes, this is, like, the WrestleMania story, but, there's, like, a more, like, direct wrestling reference later, but whatever. This character's still awesome.
He reminds me of the 3 jackass rabbits from Grand Blue Fantasy. Also, this song whips, wow. I do love funk. Here, I spent the entirety of this hour working on this fucking roof and I'm still not done.
I'm done at the tower. Now I can come help.
Fuck you? How?
I'm just cool like that.
The fucking freshman power washer versus the sage from the mountain.
The best part about this fight is that all of the attacks come out based on the rhythm, so if you wipe, there's a record scratch, so the song can reset itself.
That's pretty good. Also, I feel like in this moment, we are that meme of, why am I Power Washer so mad, bro? And it's me, I'm the angry one.
I can't be grooving while I'm power washing, making patterns.
Doc, it's Leonardo. Mickey Moreno got something filthy dirty for you. Hello?
Huh?
I just got a text message, Doc, can you come around? I got something really filthy dirty for you. I'm just like, bro, I'm not disposing of a body. I don't like that response.
Look, I gotta pay rent.
I mean, fair. But also, I'm not comfortable with disposing of a body. So I will conveniently use my PTO. Oi. I broke down and started watching Jumny's attempts at Super Riot, and the poor girl practically having a soul break on stream as keeps whipping. Was Jumny pub crawling? That's probably
yes, Jumny was pubbing this fight.
Ugh.
I do actually like the term pub crawling. I think I'm gonna steal that.
It's what I used to use for it's what I used to use in Guild Wars whenever my guild wasn't around. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'll fucking pub crawl this mission later, guys.
Yeah, it's better than pugging.
I think that's why I started to use the term pub crawling, because, like, man, I hated that term. God. I think only 3 people are gonna get this, but, like, fucking pub crawling Ecto and fucking Obsidian Shard farming for fucking 15k gear was so fucking miserable, dude. Like, for fucking Ecto, you either had to be a 55 monk or a Trapper Ranger. I was the Trapper Ranger, and every 55 monk fucking sucked so much. And I never had a character to do abo farms with, so I had to do actual, like, just traditional runs of I forget the name of the area. I think it was, like, Rift of Woe or something. And nobody knew
disco dancing while cleaning. I'm doing the sprinkler.
God, no one what they were doing. Pub crawling late game content sucks.
It sure fucking does. Ding.
Oh, thank God. Fisher of Woe, thank you. That's why when fucking ArenaNet made Henchmen but better with the heroes, I was so elated. Because, like, I could replace 4 pub crawlers with people that are not with, like, robots that are not fucking idiots.
Hey, guess what? Final Fantasy XIV also has that system.
What do they have?
Not for raids, but for, like, story dungeons.
Do they have, like, your basic henchmen, and then they have the better heroes that you could actually customize and put proper skills in, and they don't fucking suck? I want Menlo to...
Not really. You can't customize them, but, like, for the later dungeons, you do get, like, the other, like, named characters in, like, your hero group.
Ah.
So you can go dungeoning with Y'shtola, my beloved.
For those for Guild Wars that remembers, I want Menlo to die. Worst fucking heal bot ever. The Necromancer was alright from what I remember. But how do you make a fucking heal bot recruitable character and it doesn't heal? Oh, he was a prot monk. That explains a lot. Which kinda stings, because, like, I used to play prop monk in Guild Wars, and I always got complimented for being a better protection monk than most healer monks. Hey, it turns out reducing damage is really fucking good at making, you know, people not die immediately.
Why heal the damage when you could just make it that they don't take it in the first place?
Well, you couldn't prevent all the damage in Guild Wars. You were gonna take some, but like, prop monks reduce a substantial amount of damage, which was great for the heal bot because they didn't have to do as much healing, which means they could conserve their MP. And I was proud of me being a heal bot.
Sounds like you would enjoy Scholar.
Is Scholar the one with the Gundam funnels?
That is Sage.
Ah, okay.
But Scholar and Sage are kind of similar in that they're the shield healers. They focus on preventative rather than reactive. Sage is also the one that you heal by shooting people with your funnels.
I was always weird in Guild Wars in that I liked playing off builds. The characters I liked to played most were Ranger, which was physical DPS / disruption, Mesmer, which was magic-based disruption, Protection Monk, and Elementalist, but Lightning instead of the common fire builds. Because Lightning was really fucking good at killing bosses, boy howdy.
Yeah, I'm also a hipster that likes playing off builds, but unfortunately Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have that.
It also sounds like that for Savage content, you kind of need to meta the fuck up.
Not really. Any class can clear Savage content.
Really?
They tune it specifically so that you don't like need a specific team comp because including Dragoon, because yes, in Heaven's Word, they had it so that like you had to worry about like specific like type debuffs. So having like certain, like you had to have like a Dragoon and a Machinist on your team to take advantage of like the piercing debuff or so on and so forth. Monks were useless because they dealt blunt damage and nobody dealt in like blunt debuffs. But they changed that, which is a good thing because now people can play whatever the fuck they want.
I like Mesmers. Mesmers are interesting because they're supposed to be magic DPS, but their DPS was I forget what it's called in Final Fantasy, but it's not like, you know, it's not, you know, damage. It's a literal damage per second of a drain. So they were always very popular, but what I like to do when playing Mesmer was play the Disruptor.
You mean damage over time, or?
Yeah, it's a literal DOT because it's just basically the health ticking down. Which is not as popular because it was never as fast as, you know, lightning spikes or fire over time. But I never played Mesmer as damage. I always played them as disruption, where they had hexes where if an enemy did an action, it would just be interrupted. No harm, no foul. Which is a lot easier to do than the Ranger's disruption, which was timing based and also physical projectiles, and I fucking hated it.
You're thinking about doing a thing? No, you're not.
Hex, baby. Also, my music stopped. That's right, I was listening to Final Fantasy music, that's why. Hey, more Chris music.
Ooh, rust.
God, I have a lot of fond memories of the original Guild Wars. That's why it's a shame that I couldn't get into 2, but I think it's because I'm just old now. The Guild Wars PvP kind of sucked. It was really fucking annoying that fucking yellow strats lasted as long as they did. It was so fucking weird too. This is gonna mean nothing to you, Tiger, but like, for PvP, if you wanted to win, you had to have like a yellow team, which was, I think it was like 6 warriors with rangers for the express purpose of having a level 1 pet that would die. That way you could activate the spell yellow, which gave you fucking stats across the board. And then when I think Nightfall came out and the Ritualist was released, Rit Stack was really popular and it was looking to dethrone Yellow. And then Rit Stack got nerfed into the ground and not YOLO YOLO just kept getting a free pass and it was so fucking obnoxious.
Yep. Sounds like MMO PvP to me.
That was basically when I gave up about fucking Hall of Champions and just did like Clan War. Clan War where you could do some really stupid shit. Like I took a friend, like 4 guildmates and we did like a stack of 4 lightning elementalists, and people were wondering why they were just exploding on the spot. Because it turns out when 4 people hit you at the same time with a very powerful lightning spell, you fucking die. And everybody builds for like...
That, my friend, is called burst damage.
And people build for fire defense because that's what every elementalist and their fucking mother does in Guild Wars is fire damage. The only problem with lightning is that it takes a little bit of a while to cast, and if a warrior decides to come up to you and shove you, well, you're just a nerd in a locker now.
So instead, you're a team of nerds that all like sneak up on a guy, all lock on, and summon your lightning to smite him.
Yep, and it worked for a little bit until people in I think it was the Kurziks realized what we were doing, and they're just like, "There's the strike team, get him!" And we're like, "Ah, fuck. Well, fun's over."
It's very effective so long as people are looking the other way.
No, wait, it was the Luxons we were fighting. Kurziks were the Goths that I worked for, which, you know... Hey. Fuck the Luxons. Kurziks for life. I love my Goth women.
I have no horse in this race.
I forget what it was called. It was the Asia-themed DLC. They had Clan Wars. It was basically pirates versus Goths, and I knew what side I was on. Factions is what it was called. I liked the Factions one a lot because it really did feel like they knew what they were doing when they made that setting. And Shiro was actually a pretty cool villain.
Come on, let me get up on the roof, please.
You alright?
I'm fine.
Nightfall, though, was hands in a way the better fucking DLC. And I just accept that. So, fun fact, Tiger Brows. I know this means nothing to you, but I can describe the final boss for the Nightfall DLC.
Okay.
It is Andross. It is literally Andross. It is a head and 2 hands floating in the air, and you have to kill them. And they do a cool thing in that they take the first 2 bosses from the first DLCs and has them as henchmens for the final boss. But the fun part about this is, if you go into the boss fight and then immediately type /dance, Andross will also dance off with you, and you will lose because he will kill you. Which is
That is pretty funny.
It is really hilarious, and you could be a real dick to other people that are trying to, you know, do that in pub crawls. Thankfully, it was, like, you know, accepted that you don't do that, but it did happen sometimes. And yeah, Nightfall was unironically good. I forget what, the 4th one was, where you did dungeons. I like that one more than Nightfall, but also that one did have some problems. I liked the Norn Ranger coat, though. That armor set was fucking dope.
That reminds me in 14. So there's a boss. So people in this raid series were very horny for the bosses because there were a lot of attractive women. So in the last one in the series, they added a boss where if you do like the /blow kiss emote at her, she goes, "Oi, cut it at you!" and like fucking stuns you for half your health.
I like that. That's very smart. I like it when emotes are actually, you know, tangibly usable in games. Like, I really liked it when, in Monster Hunter Worlds, the FF14 Dragoon emote was used in there. And I love seeing people try to, you know,
dodge attacks and fucking eat shit.
Like a Dragoon does. Art imitates life. Why is this song so quiet?
I had to remind myself that you're listening to a different song because it was like, what are you talking about?
God, by the time I've just been like mucking about and cleaning the garage, Tiger's cleaned literally the rest of the fire department. How?
What can I say? Good at handling things with high pressure.
I don't know where to take this interpretation.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Look, Callie knows, and that's all who needs to know.
I have an idea. That I will not say because I have to remind myself that children watch this stream. It's still very
Sometimes you make a
frightening to
joke
me.
for you.
Yeah. Hey, kids watching this stream in either now or in the far future, don't worry about it. Please don't let this be your formative years. I would feel so guilty.
Yeah, actually, though.
Like, there are some lessons I firmly believe are good lessons that I give, but also some of the dumb shit I spout. I don't want people for that to be their formative years.
This entire conversation is happening while I'm listening to Diggy Diggy Hole, by the way.
Oh, I love that song so much. Oh wait, no, is it
It's like the rock version.
is it the Toho song or is it the Dwarf song?
Diggy Diggy Hole?
Yeah.
There's a
this-
Toho version?
No. The Centipede Gal, the miner.
Oh.
She has a song called Dig Up, Dig Out by Stack, and it's really fucking good.
Huh.
I'm gonna...
No, Diggy Diggy Hole, the dwarf one.
I have a song to link you, if I remember the fucking name of it. There we go. Akatsuki Records... Videos... Dig It, Dig Out. This song fucking whips, and I'm probably gonna play it on stream. Eh, probably not. It's got Japanese lyrics, so no one will get it. Dude, Franzil, if that happens, I'll be fucking like... What the fuck do they call it? Glaive and Marvel? I'll just be like...
The Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, I'll just be fucking Infinity Gauntlet snapped out of existence. Just see me explode into CG triangles.
You'll finally understand the experience that Claire is having.
Yeah.
Although
I mean-
she's kind of given up on feeling old at this point.
I'm glad that she's like the happiest she's ever been, though.
Yeah.
Which is why I had to show my support by being a bonehead and giving her a sweet thumbs up on Blue Sky.
Hell yeah. I show my support in other ways.
I'm aware. That art was pretty funny, though. But I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do anything yet.
Yeah, it's like that General Tank. Oh, bones could crumble to dust, don't worry, and I am. I had my hip pop once and I was just like, oh no, I am old, I hate this. But you're only as old as you feel, and I still feel like a fucking 21-year-old asshole.
Yeah, same here, really.
Which, honestly, good. Fuck growing up. If I have kids, I'm probably still going to be the same person, and they'll, like, probably bag on me for it, and I'll accept that.
Dad, you're so embarrassing.
Hell yeah, I am. I am cringe, but I'm free.
You're not very skibbity. I don't know the fucking slang that kids use these days. I feel old.
Dude, oh, fucking... Who are the Eyeball Sisters in Toho?
Satori and Komiji?
Yeah,
Or-
somebody reposted...
Satori and Koishi, rather.
Somebody reposted really good art of them, but it had the side text Skibbity Sisters on there, and I've never felt more violent in my life. I saw that and I was like...
agree.
I saw that and I was like, somebody has to die.
Alright, we're in the... Where the fuck is the last
see it.
bit of dirt part?
I see it.
Spotlight.
I don't see it anymore. Oh. This is great. Oh my god, we're at 99% and yet we don't have the checklist yet. I'm so dead. I love this Elvis song that's in the Death Road to Canada soundtrack.
I missed one of the window frames? Oh my god.
In what, the tower?
Yeah.
You also missed, drill tower inside wall.
I'm on it.
Oh yeah, you missed a lot of
Dang.
this, dude.
No, I didn't.
Drill tower, door frame, and wall frame 2.
Look, it was a big tower, okay?
Nah, I getcha. That's why we got 2 people to work on this job instead of 1. Otherwise, I'd be very angry. The best part about being old is being cringe. Oh man, you missed a fair bit of one part.
See, the difference is that I work quickly, but
I mean, hey, it gets the job done.
not as meticulous.
It gets the job done faster. I can't fault you for that. I'm here to be the hook that the dentist uses to scrape the plaque off the wall.
Where the fuck is it?
Not there. Ah, I see. Little thing reaches far?
Yeah.
It did, wow. The stick's
Oh,
kind of a miracle.
it was outside, okay.
I'll say that is kind of the one thing I am kind of like proud of myself is I can spot fucking some asinine details that get missed. But I'm also guilty of missing stuff. Oh wow, it's 10:30. Yeah, I'm just watching Tiger clean up fucking light speed here, good lord. $1,000 reduce. Can we buy anything with that? Well, I guess I could get the nozzles for this thing, can't I? Mm-hmm. Pay attention to the nozzle. This is the 3000 series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got that, and I need...
I just like in the replay, you see me go down the stairs, and then apparently fly around the tower, because the scaffolding does not render.
That's silly. Alright, I think we can call it there.
Yep.
Oh, that was actually pretty fun. And I got to hang out with chat, for the most part.
Yeah.
Now it seems time to see which parts of the string get DMCA'd from my music.